find this, one or the other. No, I want a strong team. So Lampard needs to work on this thing, and we need to make sure that we are ready to compete. The way we are playing, we are not really competing with the big team. Yeah, we are on top, but we are trying to say that we are playing, but I'm not happy with the pattern of playing. I want this team to play to contest.
Yeah, I,
And this,
I see what you mean, but Lampard might be trying something different than what uh, we want. You know what I mean?
yeah, of course,
He might think that the way that they were playing before
actually true.
was was not like, yeah, either it needed a change or was not good enough to win, to compete truly for winning. Because I mean, I don't know what last season they were fourth, right? Fourth in the Premier League. Hmm. And I mean, that's still not bad considering what Liverpool did, um, which which left very little for other teams to get. Um, Let me see, 19, 2000, 2017. I mean, I, also coming from the two transfer ban, dropping Hazard, dropping Courtois, which
Yeah,
was as important as Hazard, I think, for Chelsea. Um, I don't know. I think finding consistency needs things to click.
So guys, can you guys hear me?
yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear you.
yeah.
Yep, I can hear. Yeah, we can. I can.
Hello.
Hello?
So guys, yeah, we like
You breaking up a
guys, we
little
like
bit. You
What's
guys now.
happening?
So
What's happening to your
today's
network?
thing is gonna
you
be
break you breaking up, Abudala. You're breaking up.
top five strikers, midfield, right back.
Abdullah, you breaking up. Your connection, your mic is messing up.
Yeah, it's been bad since the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
Is he here still?
I think
Hello.
so. Abdullah, he probably left and joined him back. I don't know.
Yeah,
He
maybe.
left. It's not
I
here.
think maybe he left.
Mhm.
But how you guys doing though?
Good man.
That's good, man. That's good.
Pretty good.
All right, there he is.
Abdul?
Me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You're
okay.
just breaking up a little bit earlier.
Oh, okay. I think my internet is kind of going up and coming down. I'll
Okay.
fix it. I'll try to fix it. There's guys who wants to rob me. They can't rob me here. No, they cannot rob me. They cannot rob me. So guys, we're going so for today's topic is gonna be on the top five strikers, midfielders, left back, centre back, right back from the year 2010 to 2020. So I know some guys have already have their list out, but let me make it clear for guys is consistency peak from club level to country to
Uh,
international. So because some people will be like, yeah, they play this, they play that. I completely understand they play this, they play that. But you have to be consistent both in the club level and on the international level. So you can name strikers, but the strikers has to perform very well in the club as a player and also international level for his country too. So he may not win the World Cup, but let's see the performance he has done for his country, like maybe quarterfinals, semis, finals. Those performances he has been doing as a player himself, that shows like, oh, this person has done in both club and both countries. So for club level, so let me go first, though, Mr. Man. So your best striker starting from the 5 to number 1. Best striker from the year 2020, from the year 2010 to 2020. Go for it.
Mr. Monk,
You there?
I think he's probably doing something.
Okay. So Vietnam, go.
Oh man, you made the list more tricky because I didn't know you were gonna bring up. I thought it was just gonna be an overall, but
Oh,
my
man, I wanted to do overall, but I changed my mind like a little
damn, you
bit
make it
because
more
it's too
tricky.
much. The overall is gonna like I'm gonna be gonna get Mula to kind of play my legend ever. No.
I
Because my
I
top
want
five best striker from 2010 to 2020.
Mm-hmm.
To me, number one, I know he doesn't play for his country anymore, but you gotta put Benzema on there from 2010 to 2020. You
Karim
gotta,
Benzema.
you have to put Benzema. To me, you have to put Benzema on there. You have to put Benzema. Benzema, Cannibal. I would put,
Cannibal Suarez.
yeah, Cannibal Suarez. He performed for Uruguay. You can't even lie. He performed for. He won the Copa America in 2011 with Uruguay. He just
Mm-hmm.
hasn't won the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
My original list had Aguero and Ibra, but you changed it. You say you also got to perform at the
Mm-hmm.
international level.
Exactly. Both consistent and peak.
See, Lewandowski just hasn't won anything with Poland. He performed. He just hasn't really won anything with Poland.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I gotta retain. Cause I thought we're just gonna do like just top five best striker from 2010 who overall who's been like consistent.
Okay, let's do overall then. Let's do overall.
Okay, so if we go in it by
Hey,
like
I'm
that,
back. Sorry, I had to
Okay.
leave for a minute.
Finish off, Ayton. Finish off.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Finish.
My top five best striker from 2010 2020 is Benzema, Cannibal Suarez, Lewandowski, Sergio Aguero, and Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That's overall for you, right?
Yeah, that's five for me. Top five best striker from 2010 to 2020. We've been consistent.
Wait, when you say strikers,
Yeah,
Yeah,
strikers.
top
Can
five
you
best
Ron,
repeat?
striker.
Can you repeat the
Ron,
list?
I'm
Benzema.
Okay,
saying,
Benzema.
don't consider Ronaldo and Messi strikers,
No. Those are
okay,
no. My top five
forwards,
best strikers are Benzema,
wingers.
Cannibal, Lewandowski, Sergio Aguero, and Ibra.
So yeah, you said Benzema, Cannavas Suarez, Robert Lewandowski,
Uh
Zlatan
huh.
Ibrahimovic, and who?
And Aguero.
Sadio Conaguero.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Aguero, top two.
Ah.
No, just for 2010 to 2020, you can't even deny that he might be a Premier. He might be
No,
a
no,
Premier League. He might be a
sorry.
Premier League merchant, but he's been dominant in the
What I
Ah.
mean is, you mean Aguero is number two and Ibra is number one,
No,
or
he
No,
said
the
no, there's
man?
Benzema.
there's no particular order. You could order
No
No
it how you
order.
particular
want.
order.
Okay,
No particular order.
I'm just
good.
saying the top
Okay.
five best striker for me from 2010 to 2020.
From 2010 to
hmm
2020. Benzema, Cannavas Suarez, Robert Lewandowski, Sadio Conaguero, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah,
Wow. That is tough. I think if I look at those strikers you've mentioned, okay, Benzema has done really well for Real Madrid. Yeah, I can give that. I can go with that. Lewandowski for Bayern Munich, I can also go with that. Aguero hasn't shown up in Europe yet. He has not shown up. For Man
yeah, he
City, he
hasn't, but he
has.
shows up. That's the thing. He's been
The
so
problem with Aguero
consistent.
is injury. The problem with
Yeah,
him is injury.
yeah,
He's always injured. He's always very injured.
because
So
he hasn't shown up in big games in Europe for Manchester
exactly, he has
City.
not shown up. So I'm a little bit iffy on Conaguero. A little bit iffy. But Ibrahimovic has shown up. He has to win something like
Yeah,
maybe in Europe, maybe Champions League or Europa League. I think he has won the Europa League, but he needs to win something like
the Champions League. It's
a
crazy a
prestige,
player like Ibra
a
never won a
prestige
Champions
trophy
League.
that will put him out into the limelight. But at the moment, he has been doing very in terms of consistent and peak.
Yeah, he's been really
Ibrahimovic has been
consistent.
doing it. He has been doing it. He has been. But Aguero has been injured. So I'm a little bit heavy on Aguero because he's been very injured. He has not been consistent enough. He has not been. So it's tough to put in Aguero at the moment. All right, I won't give my list yet. So Mr. Mango, in no particular order, top 5 strikers.
Would you go Cavani instead if you don't want like
Nah,
Aguero?
Cavani,
Yeah, I was gonna say Cavani.
Cavani is kind of underrated. It has been a very good striker, but he's been overrated.
Yeah. Let me just comment. You get it. Your list. I will go with your list, but I will be happy if you have Edison Cavani or Neymar.
Neymar's not really a striker though.
It's
That's
not
the
even
thing.
it's an inside forward
Yeah,
though.
but
Because I'm
he
no
has
me when people see everybody's different, but for me when people mention striker, I'm thinking of you as a number 9. I'm thinking strictly of you as a number 9,
Mm-hmm.
well.
Purely as a number 9.
Let
Purely
me,
as a number 9.
purely as a number 9. I'm thinking of you
Clinical,
purely as a number 9.
clinical, clutch, consistency, and pick.
Because
yeah,
you could take Aguero and put Cavani out. You could do that too. It's just
Yeah,
that Aguero been consistent so
Aguero has
much in
been
the Premier
injured. He
League.
has been injured for long, for like
Yeah.
not the consistency is not been there. So I'm in 50-50 for Aguero because I'm in the middle for Aguero. He's been overrated. So yeah, Aguero hasn't given me that confidence
then
yet.
then
But
then
I
Okay.
wouldn't finally say it until Mr. Moon go for it. Your top 5 in no particular order.
Who goes now?
Go in
Mr.
no
Monk,
particular
your
order,
turn.
top 5 striker. In no particular order.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your top 5
Uh,
strikers.
I would say Suarez, Ibra, Lewandowski,
Uh-huh.
Benzema, and I'm having doubts with the fifth. Um, Maybe I don't know.
So you said Ibrahimovic, Suarez, Benzema, Lewandowski, and then who is the last person?
Yeah, I guess Aguero could
Aguero.
work.
Why is everybody choosing Aguero? Aguero has,
Because he's been so consistent for City
I
in the
mean,
Prem. It's ridiculous.
he
It's
he has
scored a
been
ridiculous.
lot.
he's been
Like
He's
he
in the
injured.
scores
top.
a lot. He
He's in
scores
the
a lot
top
for City.
5 scorers in that decade. Top
Yeah,
Mm.
he's definitely is.
world
Like you
for
gotta
sure.
put
I mean,
Aguero on there. You gotta put Aguero on there. If you're going back overall, not just international, but overall,
Mm-hmm.
Aguero been consistent in the Prem, man. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
he has been. I have known that he has been. But the problem with Aguero is he's been injured. So when you talk about consistent player, you have to be consistent week in and week out for your team.
Unless you want to pull Antoine Griezmann on there.
What? No. Don't put no. Griezmann? Nah, hell no. Heck no.
I don't even think Griezmann is
Nah.
top 10.
No.
I think Griezmann should be top 10.
No. So, Mr. Monk, you said Ibra, Suarez, Benzema, Lewandowski, and Sergio Aguero.
Yeah, I guess I could be happy with Aguero. It's not my favorite player, but I mean, I don't know.
Okay. So, Yasser Sahid,
Good
your
enough.
top 5 strikers in no particular order.
I guess
right now?
Harry Kane could be there.
From
Right.
2010 to 2020 in no particular order.
So 2010 to 2020.
Yeah.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic for sure has to be on it. Lewandowski for sure. Suarez for sure. Benzema for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And because my question
Mm-hmm.
is Cristiano Ronaldo from 2014? When did he started playing striker?
It started from, I think, 2013 or 2014. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think Cristiano ever played striker in Madrid.
No,
Never.
he played as an inside forward, but I'm in behind. Benzema played behind him though. He played as
No,
number 9. Does
he
he?
occupied the space, but he never played in the center ever. Actually,
Just think of it as the number 9s. Yes, sorry. Just think of pure number 9
yeah,
Pure
striker.
number 9. Pure
I
number
wouldn't
9.
call Cristiano as a striker.
He's a
Guys,
winger,
we have to
mostly a
give
winger.
respect to Aubameyang.
What?
But for the
Yeah.
decade though, from 2010 to 2020,
2010 to
We have
2020?
to.
Nah.
nah,
No,
from
no, no.
2010 to 2020,
Pe-
I
People
don't know.
forget what this guy did for Borussia Dortmund, man.
Nah.
The guy was a top scorer in
Wait,
the
you
Pierre,
could
Bundesliga.
I'm talking
Wait,
about
let
Pierre
me land.
Okay.
Aubameyang
Mhm.
was top scorer when Lewandowski was at Bayern. He was a top scorer in the Bundesliga.
Mm-hmm.
Aubameyang, for what he done in the Bundesliga, is very, very underrated. And when did he move to Arsenal? Was it 2 years ago?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And he already has a golden boot. And I mean, you can't criticize him for what he does for Gabon. So yes, the rest. I mean, it's. I guess Aguero you have to give Aguero his props,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of for me one thing that really holds me back about Aguero is what he has done internationally. Because um, he, I mean, because the only competition he shows up is the Premier League.
Yep.
Well, you know what I
That's why
mean.
I call him Premier League merchant. That's
So
what I call
Yeah.
him.
so the Champions League, he's very ineffective, and in Argentina, he's very irrelevant
Mm-hmm.
to the point that you can say that Higuain has been a better striker than him overall
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
than Aguero because Higuain has done it in the Serie A, has shown up. I mean, whatever people has opinion about Higuain about what he done in the World Cup final, but he's shown up for Argentina. He's Argentina's striker.
Yep.
So I don't know.
unless you wanna go with Harry Kane or
Yeah,
Falcao on there.
that's what I was gonna say. I'm
Falcao.
gonna I'm gonna
Falcao.
change I'm gonna change my Aguero for Harry Kane, actually.
Harry Kane.
Kane.
Yeah.
again, it's a good shot.
But
Ah,
they,
that's a good shot. That's a good
but
shot.
they both are kind
Yeah.
of the same though.
Just
Harry
because I don't
Kane,
really like Aguero a
oh
lot.
girl.
So, so
But
yeah.
guys, also, I like when I watch Aguero play. This guy is a phenomenal striker, guys. The goals he scores sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like
ridiculous.
yeah.
Ridiculous
So
good, yeah. But the
and
problem with Aguero is
It's
injury,
only in the Premier League. It's
injury,
only in the
injury,
Premier League.
also
So
injury.
I feel like he's a better striker than Harry Kane
yeah, he
because you know
definitely
what I
is.
mean.
He
So
definitely is. He's better
if
striker.
I'm looking at it in that, so I I I guess I'll say I mean Aguero, but also you guys had to give Aubameyang his props because this guy has been phenomenal and he has been consistent. It doesn't matter what team he plays in, he's been consistent and he's been scoring goals.
That
Okay,
is true. That is true.
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
All right, so name your list, Saeed.
So he said,
So I think it's like the same with everyone because everyone agrees Zlatan has to be in there,
mm-hmm.
Lewandowski, Suarez has to be in there, Benzema for sure has to be
That's
in
the
there,
mm-hmm.
and then Aguero.
Aguero
Okay.
for
Yeah,
and
I
Pierre
I got the
Aubameyang.
objective. Yeah, I I guess I mean like Harry Kane, Aubameyang, um, Cavani is a good shot too.
Yeah, you could put Cavani on there
Cavani
if
is a
you
good
want to.
shot too, because what Cavani has shown up for Uruguay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
especially
yeah.
That's true.
at the World Cup, man.
Yes,
I
he was
swear, if
phenomenal.
you could say if Cavani was in that France game, maybe Uruguay has a chance of beating France.
Yeah,
Exactly.
If he was there,
what team
cause
did they destroy? I forgot. It was Portugal.
Portugal.
They
Yeah,
Cavani was phenomenal, man. He
Yeah,
was
it was scoring
absolutely
goals, man.
and then also like his Napoli days and his of course he's like the top scorer for PSG.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
Okay.
and yes, I'm not gonna lie to you, he's been a brick when it comes to the Champions League. But let's be honest, he's an
Yeah,
I
absolute
you.
don't laugh. Let me don't laugh. Let me don't laugh.
But in the group stage, he'll be scoring a lot of. That's what PSG do. PSG they score a lot of goals in the group stage, especially Cavani. And when it comes to the knockout stage, he can't score open goals.
Especially that game against Barcelona. This guy missed so many goals that game, man.
And he did score though. That's the crazy thing. Like I remember when Cavani scored, the tie was over. Then Neymar did. And so yeah, that's on my five.
Okay.
So JY, can you give us a number five from your top?
Yeah,
From,
I'm not gonna talk much about the players because he already done most of the talking already. But I will appreciate if the likes of Edison Cavani is added to the list. He has proved himself. He has tried, and I would say Lewandowski, Suarez. Then I'll go for Ibrahimovic, and then go for Edison Cavani. Then I have to look between Harry Kane and Falcao. These two players, they have really proved themselves, but I will decide to go for Falcao.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Falcao was a good striker, man. He
Mm-hmm.
was.
Radam Falcao.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it's just that injury he suffered
That
kind of
injury
destroyed.
is just killing this guy.
Mm-hmm.
These
Radam
two are
Falcao.
my five
Wow,
list.
that's a nice pick. So you said, can you name it again? So from in no
Lewandowski,
particular order.
Suarez,
Okay, Suarez,
Edison Cavani,
Edinson Cavani. Okay,
yeah, and we have Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Okay.
Then we have Falcao.
Radamel Falcao.
Yeah.
That's a nice pick.
Yeah, people forget Falcao was part of that Monaco team that won
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Liga. Yeah,
Yeah.
over PSG.
Yeah.
I also
He was a key player too.
in
Let's
that
not
he plays
forget
Yeah,
at
this guy.
Atletico Madrid. He won the UEFA Super Cup if I can remember.
That guy
He knocked
was a
out.
monster on
Yeah, he
Atletico
knocked.
Madrid. He was
yeah.
a
I
monster.
cried that day. He knocked out. I remember Falcao knocked TFC out. My lord, that wow.
Didn't he score a hat trick against Chelsea in the
He
Europa
did. He did.
League?
He did. He did in the
Yeah.
Cup.
Yeah,
My lord in heaven. Yeah.
Atletico
That
Madrid they
prediction was a
produce.
magician.
Ah,
Atletico Madrid they produce good strikers.
yeah. Like from I think from is it who from Torres to Aguero to Forlan. A lot
To
of
Falcao,
Falcao. Mm-hmm.
Costa.
yeah,
Yeah.
Costa,
Costa,
Diego
Diego
Costa.
Costa.
Diego
Yeah,
Costa. Mm-hmm.
Even
Griezmann.
well, now Griezmann started with Real Sociedad, but you could put Griezmann on there because
Griezmann.
he
Joao
really
Felix.
Oh,
Griezmann
they
peak
actually
was
had Aguero too.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They actually had Aguero. I forgot about Aguero.
Aguero
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah, in the
That
beginning
have a
of the
very good
decade.
strike, good generation of striker though, and they're coming very well for them.
Yeah.
Who's the best talented? You guys think
You mean in Atletico there? I think
that one that a striker that came from Atletico? Who's the most talented?
Fernando
I
Torres.
was
It has to be Fernando Torres.
Torres was some. See,
yeah.
Torres was phenomenal.
Torres before injury was a
Yeah.
monster, man. Was a
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
monster.
Torres was phenomenal, man.
Yeah, I think Fernando
Maybe he
Torres.
should have stayed at Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah, he should have
Yeah,
stayed.
yeah.
you should have said, but maybe, but sometimes I think injury also caused a lot of players to be consistent. So I think the injury has been the problem for Fernando Torres when he went to
No,
Chelsea.
Abdullahi, Chelsea has to answer a lot to answer a lot. You guys ruined a lot of good players.
We did not win
Shevchenko,
Torres. He was
But
injured.
at the same
Terry.
time though, Torres did make it. Torres did make up for it against Barca in 2012. He did
Yeah, he
make
made
up
it up.
for
He made it
Look
up.
what you guys done to Morata, bro. Morata is not good.
it.
Nah, Morata is a bad player.
Come on, guys.
Please.
This guy was scoring goals for Juventus.
But you
I
know
don't
what
think
though?
it was. I don't
You
think it
know
was
what? I think
Chelsea's fault.
Morata is better as a bench player compared to a starter for some
Yeah.
reason. He
Yes,
plays
yes,
better
yes.
as the coming
Yeah,
up
yeah.
from the bench instead of
Mhm.
starting. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
You're correct.
he's not a good
It's
player.
not even a starter. It's more of a impact player.
Yeah, and an impact player.
Yeah, I remember when he was playing for Juve under Antonio Conte and he scored that away goal to knock out Real Madrid.
Yep.
Man.
Exactly.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Ah, so let's hear offside.
I remember that.
Guys,
That
let's
rat.
hear what offside is gonna say. So offside, give us your 5 top 5 in no particular order. Top 5 striker from 2010 to 2020.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
How you guys
How-
doing?
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah.
Who is this
Interesting
speaking?
strikers.
Offside is here.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Offside.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Interesting strikers have already been mentioned. But I'm sure by the time I'm done, you guys will say I'm being biased a little bit. Because of course, yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Before we go on,
Drogba.
guys, chill.
Heads up, that's the
Guys,
guys heads up, yeah.
in no particular order.
In no
Top
particular
5
order.
strikers from
Top 5 strikers.
from 2010
From 2010.
From 2010.
Okay. I would go with Thierry Henry, right?
No, 2010 to 2020.
It's an inside forward.
2010 to 2020. 2010 to 2020.
Oh, okay. I actually
20
compiled a couple of names. I mean, I was told, strikers I've watched, so I didn't just think of since 2010. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I would go with Thierry Henry,
Henry is an inside forward though. It's not
Didier Drogba, Diego Costa, Robert Lewandowski,
This one,
and
Chelsea man, no?
Sergio Aguero. Those are 5 strikers I would go with for different reasons.
No, but from 2010 to 2020, Thierry Henry?
Yeah, I actually just wrote down these strikers. I mean, I have to start going back to check.
Guys, I think I'm going to join you guys soon.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I want to come and let me
Abdullahi
Montaha wants to
asked me
join
to
us.
write. Abdullahi told me to come up with strikers since strikers I've actually watched.
Yep.
So if I'm to go back to 2010, I mean, the Drogba will still be there. Diego Costa, Robert Lewandowski, Suarez, Luis Suarez, and Sergio Aguero. These
Mm.
strikers, yeah, for
That's
different reasons.
wow.
For different reasons, yes.
So
I
can you
got
give
that
I like
four.
number one. Most importantly, my team. I like physical strikers. You know,
Mhm.
I like strikers that bring other players into the game without not necessarily about scoring goals and stuff. Which is why I would want a player like Didier Drogba, number one. Aggression, a player like Diego Costa. You know, constitute a nuisance in the defense of the opposition and stuff. These are my top five strikers, and of course, Robert Lewandowski that can score, you know, just
Hmm.
about from anywhere. Mm.
wow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abdullah, do you want me to send the link to Montaha?
I think I already did. I already did. I think I did.
Okay.
So
Oh,
let me
Montaha,
mention.
the Real Madrid
Gonna
guy,
be a little
right?
bit iffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with number five. From 2010 to 20, from 2010 to 2020. It's tough. So number five is Ibrahimovic, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So because we guys we need to give respect to him. What this guy has done in world
Mhm.
football, my
Mhm.
lord. Ibrahimovic has done a lot. He has done a lot. Though he has not won European trophy, but he has absolutely done a lot. He
Mhm.
has. So Ibrahimovic for me at number five. So number four, in the middle, I'm gonna go with Harry Kane. Harry Kane has been consistent in APL. He has been very consistent.
Yeah, he
So
has.
Mhm.
he's been very consistent. I'm a little bit iffy between Harry Kane. He's been very consistent. So I'm going with Harry Kane.
Your audio is cutting out a lot. I don't know if
Okay.
for everyone.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's cutting out. It's cutting out.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yo, boys, can you hear me? I'm audible.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can.
Montaha,
you.
yeah,
Loud
Montage,
and
good,
clear,
man.
I
yeah,
can
man.
hear you.
Yo,
Welcome,
see, man.
Montaha.
How you
Montaha,
doing?
what's up?
Good.
So let me mention mine is
Yeah, yo, Mong,
five.
bro. How you doing, bro? All
We're
right.
good. We're
How are
good.
you,
We're
man?
good.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
good.
doing good, bro.
So my
Can't
number
wait for
five
for
is
the games, man. For the
my number
upcoming game,
five
bro,
is
for Madrid.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. My number four is Harry Kane. My number three is Suarez. My number two is I'm in the middle. So I will go with Benzema because what Benzema has done for Real Madrid is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Mhm.
My number one, you guys is gonna be a little bit complicated. I'm gonna go with Samuel Eto'o. Yes, yes,
But
yes.
wasn't he
That's cheating.
retired already?
Abdullahi, that's cheating.
No,
Because
no, no.
Yeah,
Eto'o.
Abdullah,
that's
yeah.
cheating, man.
Yeah, by 2010, did he already, yeah. Then
Yeah,
he,
that's
wait,
cheating, Abdullahi.
Abdullah, I know he played for Chelsea, but come on,
No,
bro. You
Samuel
have to be
Eto'o has
objective.
done well. No, Eto'o has played for Barcelona, what Espanyol,
Yeah,
Okay,
Inter
okay,
Milan.
but in
but
the
from
last 10 years,
2010, from the last 10
he
years,
was
Eto
not.
hasn't been. Yeah, Eto hasn't been in the
Yeah,
last
maybe
10
before
years.
before the last 10 years, he was all that. But in the last 10 years, he
Yeah,
wasn't really
Yeah,
all
He has
that.
been consistent though. Eto'o has been consistent though. If you look at the
yeah,
Barcelona,
but not from 2010 to 2020 though.
He played a year and a half,
a
I
year
think.
and a
Yeah,
half.
come on, guys.
You guys is respecting Eto'o. You guys are respecting Eto'o.
we
Eto'o has done well.
we
He has
should
done
put like a minimum of seasons, maybe like 4 or 5. I don't know.
At
well.
least
4 5 years.
3 seasons. At least three
Oh well,
seasons.
it's his opinion though. It's Abdullah's opinion at the end of the
For
day.
me,
No,
like,
but from 2010 to 2020 though.
Oh
I
well,
just
this is his
that's
opinion.
very disrespectful to a lot of fighters, though.
Yeah, like
Well,
I'm serious. Like I said, that's why I'm in the middle because what I've seen in Eto'o has done for like Espanyol, Barcelona in his Barcelona and Inter Milan season. He has done phenomenal well. At least 2 seasons he has done very well. But I think it started fading up in the year. I think maybe 2016. I'm not sure. It started fading up in the early year when we started bringing after the 2010, 2011, 2012. It started fading up, but he's been doing very well. Post 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, he's doing very well. So that
can you
just give me a little bit of in the middle. So,
name your top five again?
so I said my five is Ibrahimovic, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. My number four, Harry Kane. Number three, Robert Lewandowski. Number two, Luis Suarez. Sorry, Benzema. And number one is Eto'o. Why I don't want
You
to do
don't have
Suarez is
Suarez on there.
Benzema
You
though,
don't have
Benzema.
Cannibal on there. You don't have Cannibal on there. Come
I
on
said
now.
Benzema.
No, but you don't have the
No, yeah,
Cannibal on there on your list.
I'm
yeah.
in the
He
middle,
has
but
him
then
on number
I'm,
4.
I'm thinking between Suarez and Eto'o for number one. I'm in the middle. I'm in the
I
middle for that.
Monta, can you name your list?
With
Oh
that,
yeah. So it's about what top five, right? Strikers,
yeah,
right?
you know
Yeah,
what?
Yeah,
from
Let me
2010,
go to
yeah,
that.
2010
Uh-huh.
to 2020.
Okay, so last decade, you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Particular order.
So for me, top five strikers. When I mean strikers, means like a number 9 position. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
left inside forward, not right inside forward, not a winger. So I'm just making sure. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, number 1 is Robert Lewandowski. I
Wow.
know. This guy has been insane, phenomenal. Look at his goal scoring charts, man. Look at his
Yeah.
every season numbers, bro. This guy's been absolutely consistent whenever it comes to scoring. Okay, he's like, oh my god, like in his initial days in Dortmund days, when he scored like 4 goals against Madrid. I mean, that's insane. I know in the second
Yeah.
leg he messed up as well, where he missed an open chance as well. But if you see, that guy has been phenomenal. I mean, how can people disagree with Lewandowski as a generational striker?
Yeah.
And look at his numbers. If you see his numbers like to the previous generation strikers, for example, similar to like many other strikers, like for example, like Raul and all those guys, right? His
Yeah.
numbers blew all those previous generation strikers. So I don't think so. I mean, when it comes to number purely, I mean Lewandowski has to be number 1, and he showed up big moments,
Yeah,
like
he
in the big
does.
games as well. But you know what? The only I mean drawback with the Lewandowski argument is country. To be honest, he didn't show much for his country, but Poland is not that great of a team.
Of
Like
a
for example,
country.
I believe, yeah, and for example, like a Uruguay is a better team if you see internationally than Poland. I mean, if I see if I like man to man and everything, so I believe Lewandowski is number 1 as a striker, number 9, right? Then you have
Yeah.
second for me is Luis Suarez. Have to be the second best striker of I think so. I mean, I don't have to even say about Luis Suarez from Liverpool days to Barcelona trebles, and
Yeah.
even he
Ajax.
had some.
Ajax.
Yeah, you can say that as well. So I mean, you have like a long list of Luis Suarez like accomplishment as well and goal scoring as well as number 9. For me, as a striker, number 9, third, I'll go with Karim Benzema for the last generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you see scoring, bicycle goal in the El Clasico, if you remember in 15-16 season, I mean that guy's insane. To be honest, if he would have been the part of a
He
French
did
team,
another
2008.
one against Ajax, if you remember.
Yep.
In Champions League.
You're right. Yes, group stages, right? Yeah, it was group stages.
Yep.
Yeah, what a goal, man!
Even better,
Bro,
I think.
That's true. And if you see as a player, right, Karim Benzema, he blew up Luis Suarez and Lewandowski as a player. He's better dribbler. His link up play is better. Like when I see, but when I see number 9 means your first job is goal scoring. That's why I think so. Lewandowski and Luis Suarez is above him. As a striker, number 9. That's number 3 for me. Number 4 for me personally, it's I mean, it has to be Sergio Aguero for me. I know, like
Yeah.
with regards to
He's been
Sergio.
injured. He's been injured like for the majority.
No. But I'm saying from Atletico Madrid days since when he was playing Atletico. I mean till 18, 19, 17, 18 season. I mean Aguero's been phenomenal in league competition. I mean you cannot deny that. Yes, he has some drawbacks with regards to his international career. And Champions League too, but I think that he scored some 40, 42 goals, in Champions League. I think so.
Yeah.
Something like
The guy
that.
ran a monster.
Yeah, so I think so. Yeah, okay, you can call him like a group stage merchant in Champions League. Like
To me, he's
people...
a Premier League merchant. But he's a good striker, though. Very good striker.
No, 100%. So when I see as a number 9, you have to like of last generation of like 2010 to 2020. I mean, Sergio Aguero is there. 5th one is like a bit biased. Like it's my most subjective opinion. I mean, you can say that like okay, he didn't last for the entire decade. Like for example, you can say
I know the person you want to mention. I know.
which one.
I know it. Just say it. Just
Take a guess then. Take a guess.
last decade.
Yeah.
The objective last decade.
But he didn't last for the entire decade. I'm giving you the hint as well. He didn't play.
Raul.
Yeah. Oh no. For me, the best player, best striker, right? I mean, you can't exactly call him number 9, because when he switched the club. But yeah, he was a number 9 actually.
Ronaldo?
No. David Villa.
David, yeah,
Yeah,
David
yeah,
Villa.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, very
yeah, yeah,
underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, David
yeah,
Villa is
yeah,
very.
yeah,
He's
Yeah,
underrated. He's
yeah,
underrated.
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because
So,
of the
so,
versatility that he played
so
in.
for me,
Then
the only drawback in this argument for
huge
David Villa is he didn't last for like not even 5 years of last decade. Like from 2010 till 2013 max, that was a 3 years of David Villa. You can say that
Yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
the
I agree. I agree. I agree.
highest football stages. But for me, I think so that 3 years is enough to
yeah. He
put him
won.
above Ibrahimovic as a striker.
Well, he won the World Cup 2010. He
Yeah,
won the Championship
Wait,
2011.
offside. Can you mute your mic?
Then he won what the Euro 2012.
Euro 2012.
whose mic is that? Whose
Wow,
mic is that?
I think
Yeah, offside. Offside. Offside.
Yeah, yeah,
wow. I mean,
yeah.
by the way, guys, let me ask you guys a question. Everyone, who is the best striker you guys have ever seen all time?
Can
all
you
All
time.
time.
define?
All
Can you
nine.
All
Come
define?
on.
time.
Can you
you have to define
define
all time.
best? What do you mean by best?
Like
Because it might be
it's
for me
it's
it's subjective.
subjective. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
subjective. I just wanted to hear who do you guys, who was just the one strike you say, you know what, man, that's the best strike I've ever seen.
To me,
Wait,
R
wait.
nine.
When you
R
talk
nine.
about
Hands
best
down R
striker,
nine.
so maybe you have to
I
mention
would say
clutch,
the fat
consistency,
Ronaldo.
peak. What like
Don't call him fat. Don't disrespect Ronaldo like that.
I know,
No,
I know.
doesn't matter.
We
Doesn't
just
matter, bro. Say
we know the
whatever, bro.
difference.
Yeah.
I'm
guys,
messing
guys,
with you.
guys?
I'm
No,
messing with you
Where do
guys.
we
no,
disagree?
for me,
Guys. Mhm,
for me
mhm.
personally, I don't consider Ronaldo as number nine. You know why I don't consider? So I consider him number nine. Sorry. But the thing is, I think so. His way superior in terms of ability. So that's unfair to
Yeah, yeah.
to put R9 in that list of what I've seen, because I think so R9 is like way superior than all rest of the other players as a player, right? So of course, if you ask me, objectively who's better, then of course R9 is there. But for me personally, when I see best number nine and what I've seen, right, for me it's
Mhm.
between Raul or Eto'o.
Eto and
I was
Yeah,
gonna
Yeah,
say
that's why I
Eto
mentioned
too.
that too at number one
Yeah,
because
Eto or
I'm in the
nine.
middle for
But
Eto
not
because
this decade, though. Abdul, like, I'm sorry, not this decade.
yeah,
Eto
but I think
hasn't
what
been
Eto
good
has
this
done for
decade.
Espanyol, Barcelona, Inter Milan, like we cannot just write that off. Like
No, he
he
played
has
in
been.
Mallorca.
We-
Mallorca, not
Sorry,
Espanyol.
Espanyol.
yeah.
I said Rio Mallorca. Sorry, Rio Mallorca. So what he has done for both clubs, like we cannot just take it out and say, nah. Yeah, Eto has done
Oh,
phenomenal. He has done
okay.
fantastically well. He has done well.
Okay.
So let me go to is he done? So in no particular order, give me your top five strikers from 2010 to 2020 in no particular order. So your top five strikers in no particular order.
Are you referring to me?
Yep.
Okay. You said in no particular order, right?
From 2010 to 2020.
Okay. Is it within Chelsea or just
No. Word.
Who is
In no
this
particular
now
order.
speaking? Who is speaking?
Done.
Done.
Okay, in no particular order, I'll start with 2010 Lewandowski, Aguero,
Okay.
Harry Kane,
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Hey, he's been consistent.
But okay. Go ahead.
I finish your list.
The
okay,
penalty matter.
Penalty. Yeah, go again. That's it. He's injured. He has been
then
injured though. But I will give Harry Kane. He's been consistent. I will give Harry Kane. Okay.
um, it's getting a bit slow. I'll go for Diego Costa.
Diego Costa.
Yes.
So that's
So
four. So who number five?
Let me probably. Oh, sorry. Remove Diego Costa. Luis Suarez.
Oh, Luis Suarez. Okay.
Luis Suarez. Okay. I'll go with Luis Suarez.
Yes. Then it remains one more. Cavani.
Edinson
Cavani.
Cavani.
Yeah. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
That's a very good. So let me get your pick right. So one is Robert Lewandowski. Two
Yes.
is who do you call number two?
Aguero.
Sergio Aguero. So three is who?
Three is Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Four is Luis Suarez, and five is what?
Cavani.
What do you call number five?
Cavani.
Edinson Cavani. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's it.
Wait. Sorry. Like you said,
So
Harry
he
Kane
said
about who?
Aguero, Lewandowski, Suarez, Cavani, and
Okay.
Costa.
Yeah. That's
He,
tough.
he said Harry Kane, right? But he said Harry Kane, right?
Yeah, he said
I
that.
heard
No,
Harry
Kane.
Kane.
Yeah, no Costa.
No Costa.
Kane.
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Bro,
Benzema
Kane
also.
above who? Kane above Benzema and all these guys.
But yeah, but the problem with Kane is injury. That's my problem with Kane. He's been injured. So like he's been consistent in the EPL, but
Whose mic is that, man? Whose mic is that? I don't know whose mic is that. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
thank you.
that's an offside,
Yeah.
man. Okay, she made that time.
Yeah, wait.
I thought
Bro,
his mic
like,
was
how
low.
can, how, oh my God, bro. Someone's mic is annoying, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
yeah, man. Like, Harry Kane as a striker, as a number 9 better than Benzema? That's criminal, man. Bro, that's offense, man. I mean, come on, man. Are you kidding me? Okay, Harry Kane had one season where he scored 54 goals in a calendar year, right? He beat Messi Ronaldo, okay, by 1 goal, right, in the calendar year, 17-18. But you can't tell him that overall from last decade. Harry Kane's better. I mean,
It's
that's
a, it's
Mataha,
a, it's
you
his
know,
opinion though. It's
you
his
know, Mataha, you know
opinion.
what that is though. You know what that is a power of the English media. Oh my God, they do wonders, man. They do a magical job. I'm telling you, man.
That's what I don't
definitely,
agree.
definitely.
That's what I
By
don't
the way,
agree.
I just want to add one more thing, Abdullah, over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the most underrated striker what I've seen, right? Underrated striker, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's in mid 2000s, like early late 2000s as well. This is Carlos Tevez, man, for me.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yes,
yes, yes,
yes,
yes, yes.
yes, yes.
yeah, yeah.
Bro,
I
that
did
guy
not
was
make that time.
insane, man.
How did I
Insane.
not put
See,
it on my
another
list?
Argentinian.
Yeah, how did I
Another.
not put it on
I
my list?
can't.
How did I not put it on my list? Damn, Carlos Tevez. Why did I not put it on my list? Oh my god.
Nah, Tevez hasn't. Tevez, come on
Nah, the
now.
last 10 years. I wouldn't say in
For
the
the
last
last
10
10 years,
years.
we're not gonna.
No,
We,
no, no, no,
Maybe
no, 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 no,
That's
no,
15.
no,
decade.
no.
No, he said
Listen,
in the
listen.
2000s.
okay.
Late 2000s
Oh, I
means
thought
like
you said the last
2008,
10 years.
2009, 2007. I'm talking
Oh, I
about
thought you
those
said. Oh, I
things.
thought you said the
So,
last 10 years. Okay.
Guys,
Nah,
no.
bro.
we gotta put more
Hey,
respect on Higuain's name, though.
sorry, please.
Let's be honest,
Higuain.
guys. Yes, Higuain has been phenomenal. I'm telling you guys. Bro, he broke
No,
the
he was.
he broke the goal
I
scoring
just
record in Serie A, man.
I
Yeah.
just hate Elaine. He misses too
So
much.
Yeah, yeah.
let's go, guys. Let's go midfield now.
If
So
I
Yes.
didn't kill
Hello.
myself one day
Hello.
at
Okay.
Bernabeu after
Hello.
some of his misses,
let's
it was a
let the
miracle.
striker go to midfield now. So
Midfield.
midfield, yeah, we're
Sorry, please
gonna go.
chill. Can you
Let me
please
say,
chill? Can you please
Okay.
chill?
let me
Do you
say,
want me to go?
yeah,
Yeah.
let me say central attacking midfield. Your position. You have seen top 5
Wait.
from 2010 to
No.
20.
Attacking
Why don't we just
midfielder.
do? Why don't we just do midfield in general? Just
Yeah,
midfield in
attacking
general.
midfield
Okay,
too
let's go to
hard.
midfield in general then. Midfield in general, top 5. So great
Okay.
team.
No particular for me. No particular order.
Yeah,
You have to put Modric. You have to put Luka Modric. For me, Modric's gonna be on there. Tony Cruz, Iniesta,
Who is this speaking? Sorry, I
Wilson,
don't know
Wilson,
your voice.
Vilton. See.
Don't.
Okay, so Luka Modric for me. Tony Cruz,
Mm-hmm.
Iniesta,
Mm-hmm.
Busquets. You could go with either Muller or David Silva because they've been really, really consistent. But I would go with Thomas Muller.
So you
Thomas
said,
Muller's not a midfield
wait,
though.
you said Modric, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos,
Iniesta,
Andres
Busquets.
Iniesta. Okay.
Then since I say Muller is not really a midfielder, then I guess I'll go with David Silva. Then
David Silva and who again?
that's it.
So you,
Busquets, David Silva, Tony Cruz, Iniesta, and Modric.
This is 2010 to 2020, right?
Yeah.
So you know. So did you mention Xavi and Iniesta?
No,
I
let me
said
get this, let me get
Modric,
this on right.
Cruz, Iniesta, Busquets, and David Silva.
David
I would
Silva.
put Xavi on there, but Xavi retired in 2015. He kind of left a little bit early than Iniesta, so that's why I have Busquets'
Yeah.
longevity been longer than Xavi. That's why I have Busquets on there over
Okay.
Xavi.
Okay. Alrighty. All right.
So let me go to your side. Midfield.
So you gotta put Modric up there. Modric, Xavi, Iniesta. They come as a pair. You have to put them on any list. That's 3. I would say Tony Cruz, but I'm also looking. There's a lot of midfielder guys. We can't forget Ozil. So Ozil has to be my top 5 from 2010 to 2020. Ozil the last decade. Ozil was phenomenal, especially what he did in 2014. What he did prior to that in Real Madrid, and also when he came to the league, what he did with Arsenal in the first couple of seasons was phenomenal. So I put Ozil there. So I have Ozil, Xavi, Iniesta, Modric, and my last one is a midfielder that is so underrated. Sometimes it irritates me, and that's Angola Kante. N'Golo Kante
No,
is
no,
on this
no,
list.
no, no, no. From
Yes, he
2010 to
is.
2020, no, no,
Yes,
no.
he is.
No.
N'Golo Kante
Bro,
is 20.
Conte, no, no, I don't
Side
agree
is
with that.
tempting me.
Yes.
Side is
Conte,
tempting me.
Conte didn't show. Conte didn't come from 2016 to 2020, bro.
No,
Conte,
it,
no, no, no.
In
The
that
last
4 years,
decade,
he has been arguably
but
the best
decade,
defensive.
man.
That's almost half a decade,
So
though.
you're gonna
Look,
put,
man.
you telling me you're gonna put Kante over Busquets over the last
Conte.
decade?
Yes,
Over the
yes,
That
last
is tough.
decade?
That is
yes,
tough.
yes. Okay, look. Conte was in a World Cup winning team. Conte was in a Leicester City winning team. Conte was in a Chelsea winning team. Come on, in the
Bro,
space of 4 years. Come on, man.
Without Busquets, Barca don't win. They don't win the Champions League in 09, 11,
Okay,
and 15.
if not Angola Kante, the Casemiro then. Casemiro has been the best defensive midfielder in
No,
the
but
last
it's
decade.
from the last decade though,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
2010. You gotta
Bro,
put. I
bro,
feel like you gotta put Busquets on there. You gotta put Busquets on there. His longevity is insane. We might not
bro,
like Busquets, but his
Busquets.
longevity been insane.
No, prior to 2010, I would say yes. Busquets, I feel like since 26, 2008, 2009, 10, 11, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can say Busquets. But Busquets,
15.
but even 2015, I don't think Busquets was that good, man.
He,
Come on,
he
man.
Yeah,
he was still a starter though. He was still a
So
starter
so
for
side
Barca.
so side your
Yes.
list again. So your list again. Modric,
Okay, this is
you
my
Modric,
list. Okay,
you're
Modric.
Modric.
offside, right?
No,
No,
that's
Sai. Yes,
I
Sai.
see.
side.
Okay, this
Okay,
is my list.
okay.
This is my
You're
list.
Yasir?
Yeah.
Yasir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yasir.
My
Okay.
list is Modric,
Okay.
Xavi, Iniesta, Ozil, and N'Golo Kante.
N'Golo Conte. Wow.
Yeah.
So let me go to offside. So your top five in no particular order. It's from 2010 to 2020.
Okay. In the last 10 years, I would pick, of course, two players from Barcelona for obvious reasons. Xavi and Iniesta.
Andres and Sabi and Iniesta.
Yeah, Xavi and Iniesta. I don't think there's anybody that will make a list in the last
There's
past
someone
10 years.
there's someone you guys have not mentioned, and I will not
I'm
mention it
coming. I'm
later.
coming. I'm not done.
Okay.
Cesc Fabregas, of course, in
Sex
midfield.
Fabregas.
Cesc Fabregas. Yes, I would say.
You can put
Uh,
him on there. You can
that's
put
a
We're
him.
talking
that's a
about
good shot.
midfield, right?
That's a
He's
good
in a
shot.
good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good shot. You can
That's
put
a
him
good.
on there.
Mm.
Yeah, I would like to have Cesc Fabregas on my side. Iniesta, Xavi. This may be a little bit controversial. Frank Lampard. Thank you very much.
The
I would
last
like to have Frank
decade?
Lampard.
Nah,
Yes, yes,
man, you're
yes.
The
twisting it,
last,
man.
This guy. Come
Take
on,
your
I would
Chelsea
like.
Oh
bias.
my
Nah, that's
days.
Chelsea
Yes,
bias.
Frank
Never.
Lampard always makes. But come on, come on.
Nah, the
Okay,
last
maybe not for the
decade.
last 10
Nah,
years,
come
but
on.
for me,
No,
I
no,
would
no.
love
That's
to have
Chelsea
Frank
bias right
Lampard.
there.
Let him,
That's
And
man. Let him,
Chelsea
then
man.
bias.
Yeah.
That's Chelsea bias, man.
No,
Come on.
that's your opinion. Come on, bro.
Lampard was on fire. Don't forget, he was good.
It was
He
falling
was
good,
good.
but in the last decade,
In the last 10
Lampard,
years, that was just before Chelsea won the Champions League. Don't forget. That
2012.
was
Yeah.
2010.
I
2010
would
was the same
say
season
that
Chelsea won the double
Lampard
under
has played
Ancelotti.
more in that decade than Drogba or Eto'o.
That was the same time Chelsea.
True.
Chelsea was
True.
still at the top.
true,
Then
I
I
think
would say.
three or four seasons he played, right?
the last person I would like to have in my side is Xavi Alonso.
Sabi Alonso.
What a
Yeah.
shout, man. What a
What?
shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
shot. That was a
Wow.
good
What a
shot.
Yeah.
shout.
Absolutely,
Wow.
I'd love to have him in my midfield. Let's
Sabi
not forget,
Alonso.
from Liverpool to Real Madrid to Bayern.
Mm.
I
Wow.
feel like sometimes he goes under the radar.
Mm.
Yeah, especially
Sabi
when
Alonso.
he was at Real Madrid,
Mm-hmm.
he goes under the radar. Under
So
the radar.
your list,
Your
Don,
list.
was
So Sabi,
Alonso,
Sabi,
Lampard,
Iniesta,
Iniesta,
Cesc Fabregas,
Yes.
And
Cesc.
Lampard.
Frank Lampard, and them Sabi
Mm-hmm.
Alonso.
Yes.
But I'm missing one.
So
Xavi too.
Xavi,
Xavi Hernandez.
Xavi, and Xavi.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
both Xavi.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Mr. Monk, so go for it. Top five.
Mine,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna be very, very biased here.
My God.
It's
Bring it
gonna
on.
be Modric, Kroos, Casemiro, Alonso, And
Casemiro. I love Casemiro, but the last decade,
Casemiro,
no, 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 no.
Bro,
Alonso.
4 Champions Leagues, bro. Come
I
on,
know,
bro.
Yeah.
but the
Hey,
last
respect the
decade. We
man's
talking
name.
about the last decade,
Yeah,
though.
that was the last decade. Literally, that was literally the last
No,
Yeah,
decade.
it was literally the whole decade.
Casemiro prime started in late 2016 till this day.
Yeah,
Cause
that's
and
half a decade almost, though. That's literally
He was
4 years.
important. He was
Yes.
important in 2014 too. In the
Yeah.
Decima. He was, I
So you
mean, not
said
key,
no,
but
so
he
he
was
listen,
didn't really
important.
he didn't really play that much though in the La Decima though. And
is
he
that
was a
but
really
guys,
key
No,
role.
guys,
Di Maria and
let us
Modric
make
were
it,
more
let
key
us
than
let
him.
it make it guys. Let him finish up. So you said Modric.
would Di Maria count as
No,
a
no, he's a
midfielder or
winger.
Nah,
not?
He's a winger.
nah.
No, he's a winger.
He's a
He's
winger.
a
He's a
winger,
winger.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, no wingers.
Yeah.
There are someone you guys have not mentioned, and I will not mention it yet. There are somebody guys you guys are missing. I have not
Yeah,
mentioned
I
it.
Uh,
know you guys are
I
missing
know.
somebody too.
Or
I know
maybe
which
maybe
one.
we just don't rate him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
we
too,
you
just
don't
right?
rate
don't.
Yeah,
him.
yeah, too.
I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
I
too.
hope
Yeah.
Mutaha mentioned that guy. I hope Mutaha mentioned him. I hope Mutaha
Then
mentioned
I guess my last could be Iniesta, I guess,
him.
yeah.
So let me get your list right. So you say Modric, Cruz, Casemiro,
Yeah,
yeah,
Iniesta,
Iniesta and who
and
else?
Iniesta,
Alonso.
and who
And
again?
Alonso. And Xabi
Alonso,
And
Alonso.
Sabi
Alonso.
Alonso. Okay, okay.
Yeah, and the best for me
Mhm.
would be Modric,
Modric.
I think.
Okay, okay.
Wow.
Wow. So
So
don't
Wow.
you guys really do rate
Sorry,
that guy.
Jasir, what would be your best, Jasir,
among
out of the
My
ones you
best
said?
midfield? My best
Yeah,
midfield is someone you haven't named.
no,
but
I'm not the one you
I thought,
mentioned.
Is
wait,
I'm
someone
not
you
the one you
haven't named.
mentioned.
Is the best midfield in my five. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, and no bias is has to be Luka Modric.
Mm.
your
He's the
best.
best player. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's the best
Well,
man. And the
wait,
last,
but you already gave your list, right?
Yeah,
It
you
was
gave me list.
Modric, Iniesta,
Yeah.
Xavi, Ozil, Kante, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So your
yeah,
best
it
is
was.
Modric.
Yeah, but
All right.
Modric. Yeah, Modric.
So
I want
let's
to hear Montaja.
done. Yours,
Don't.
done. I'll go to Mutala last. So done. Go for it. Top five.
Yeah, please, can you all hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
hear you.
yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah, please, I want to quickly go back to that issue of strikers. When we're arguing about the strikers, now I came with, are we ranking the top five strikers based on goals scored or based on achievements?
Yeah, goals for an achievement is good, but we have to look at consistency and also pick also too. When we
Because
talk about goals and
if you're meant
achievement.
to look
I
at
think
consistency
individual
and
styles should also matter
Mhm.
because I mean, what you would like in a striker may be different from what I like in a striker. The
Exactly.
type of striker I like to
So
have
we are talking
inside.
about pure number nine. There's a pure
yeah,
number nine.
Yeah.
because
Someone that
there's
can be
some
clutch, come and score goals. So those are like
so,
pure striker,
yeah,
clutch.
I actually brought this up because when I chose Harry Kane over Benzema, someone was like saying it is criminal to do so.
Yeah,
I said,
because
wait,
Benzema has been like
chill,
over the
chill,
decade.
chill, chill,
Benzema has been like over the
chill,
decade
chill.
ahead of Harry Kane. He has been ahead of Harry Kane. But when you talk about pure number nine and pure striker, I will go for Benzema ahead of Harry Kane because he has
You
been
go for
consistent
fine,
and speak.
Zero
He's been
chance. I'll go
consistent.
for Harry Kane over Benzema.
No, reason is
chill,
because
chill.
Even though I
Blue
Benzema
wouldn't
has been
like to
studio,
have
blue
Harry
consistent.
Kane in
studio,
my
chill,
side.
blue studio.
Dude. Benzema is the fucking fourth highest scorer in the history of Champions League.
So
And
He
he has
scored
been
so
like flipping
consistent and
55
speak.
goals in Champions League.
literally,
Yeah.
see all
Dude,
these things you guys are talking about Benzema now since Cristiano Ronaldo left
offside. You
Real
don't know.
Madrid.
You are even.
No.
You haven't watched Benzema offside. So relax. You don't know
You
Oh,
know,
Benzema.
if
How
you
chill.
good
tell
that
me
guy is.
Benzema
Yeah.
since Ronaldo left Real Madrid, yes, I agree with you. But when
Benzema has
Ronaldo
been
was
Oh
there,
my
even
days,
better
Benzema's been
you
since
guys,
insane,
Ronaldo.
nah,
since
Yeah.
Ronaldo
Benzema has
left.
been scoring goals offside.
no,
Guys,
man,
calm
He
down,
has
no,
been
that.
please.
clutch.
Please, hello,
Yeah,
hello.
Benzema
Yeah,
never
let,
has
Wait,
let,
the
him,
guys,
let,
has
him,
the
let,
let's
let
get
him
back to
best.
finish.
the midfield. Let's get back to
Let him
the
finish. Let him
midfield.
finish. Let him finish. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Yeah,
because
name your midfield, don't chop. Name your midfield.
chill, chill,
No,
chill.
don't
Let me
finish.
finish. Let me
You're
finish
missing your midfield.
on the point of the striker. I was like, because I want to calculate their goals per game ratio.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for number of goals, Hurricane's goals per
Can we
game
talk
ratio
about
is way
midfielders?
Just talk
better.
about midfield. Let's talk
Wait,
about midfield. Talk about midfield.
okay,
Talk about midfield. So your top
okay for
five.
my okay
Who's
for my
who's
midfield, I'll go for
speaking now?
Iniesta,
Iniesta. Okay.
Muller,
Who's
Thomas
speaking?
Muller.
yes,
Okay.
You know why I
David
slightly
Silva.
disagree with that.
Who's
You know why
I
I
listening?
disagree
disagree a
with
little
that.
bit. I disagree a little bit.
Why? Let me hear
It's his
reason.
opinion, though.
Because
Let him
Thomas
talk.
Muller has played. Wait. Let me explain. Thomas Muller also played, many games as a shadow striker, as a right wing, as a
Yes.
more
So I wouldn't
advanced
That's
call him
why.
position.
That's
a
why. That's
midfielder.
why I had
Yeah.
that. That's why I put David Silva over Thomas Muller in that list, in my
Mm-hmm.
list.
Okay,
Because you cannot
on
put
my own
Thomas
list,
Muller as an outright midfielder. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
on
Yeah.
my own
Exactly.
list, I have Iniesta 1, Mullers 2, David
Mm.
Silva 3, Sergio Busquets Busquets 4, and N'Golo Kante
Iniesta,
5.
Silva.
And who against?
Number 1, Iniesta.
Iniesta.
Okay.
Okay.
Thomas Muller,
Thomas Muller. Okay.
David Silva,
David Silva. Okay.
Sergio Busquets,
Sergio Busquets. Okay.
Okay.
and N'Golo Kante.
N'Golo Kante.
Shit.
Ah.
No
Kante.
Modric, no Cross.
Wait,
No
chill.
I rate
The
Kante.
reason why I
I
chose
rate
Kante is
Kante.
that
I rate Kante.
What Kante did in Leicester, what he did in Chelsea.
Bro, but it's for the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
decade. I don't get it why
Last.
you guys are putting
No,
content
you
on
are
there. It's
calm
for the
down.
last decade. It's the
Victor,
last.
The
put
last
respect on Kante's name, please. Please,
I
Victor,
respect Kante.
please.
I'm a
I
Chelsea fan.
Come
respect
on.
content.
I won't
I
lie.
respect content, but
Yo, I'm
the
a Chelsea
last
fan, but
decade,
nah, I won't
Sorry,
have Kante in my
sorry.
side.
Whose
The
Are you
list
last
I
was
won't
kidding
put
it?
me?
Kante there. I won't put Kante
the
Who
there.
was
last
speaking?
decade. Come
Nah,
on,
nah, nah,
man.
There
nah.
are literally some players that just shone for 2 to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
They were just at the top for 2 to 3 years. To now put them in the last, when you're talking about players in the last decade, I think that's a little bit patronizing,
Exactly,
in my
exactly.
opinion.
But
Yeah, like
okay,
you,
okay. There's a
content
reason
does not
though.
belong on that last
There's a
decade.
reason, right? What Conte has done in the last couple of seasons, the last decade, is phenomenal. He has more impact than the majority of the
Bro,
players we had
Kante,
last
what do
year.
you
Kante
mean?
hasn't done
Content
anything in
was
the
it?
last 2 years.
That's a
Was it?
fact.
Sorry.
Wait, what season was Conte injured the entire year? What season was that?
Under
Wasn't
Sarri,
he?
under Sarri, under Mauricio
Yeah,
Sarri,
he was.
under Mauricio Sarri.
So what consistent are you talking about?
What do you
Casemiro has been more
Exactly.
consistent. If you would have said Casemiro, I could
Exactly.
understand. He's been more
okay?
consistent. But
Casemiro is not,
the
okay.
last
Victor,
decade,
I'll give you this. The only player I would concede for Conte is Casemiro. That's it. But no one else, man. No one else.
Modric, he doesn't even
No,
have
no, no.
Modric on his
Mod-
list. He doesn't even have Modric on his list.
that's come on. Modric has to be on everyone's list. He's
Exactly.
a Ballon d'Or winner. He's
Guys,
a Ballon
let's hear
d'Or
Muntaha,
winner.
guys. Let's hear Muntaha.
Okay, so
Guys, let's
Yeah,
hear
let's let
Muntaha.
Montara go.
So
Yeah,
Muntaha.
Yeah, for me, okay. So for my top five midfielders, and one of the basic thing I'm implementing, right, and this is like from 2010
Mm-hmm.
till 2020.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So you have to understand the longevity argument is there.
Exactly.
It's not like for example, right? There are many midfielders who just lasted 4 years. For example, right? Like let's talk about in the case of Xavi, right? If you say Xavi is like top 10, like top five midfielder from 2010 to 2020, that's not true.
No.
Because
That's what
if
I
you
see.
see that,
That's why I don't have him on my
yeah,
list.
exact. Thank you. So for me personally, when I see Xavi Hernandez, his like to be honest, like his peak was 2010, 2011, 2012. After that, like even if I stretch it, 2013 max, not more than that. So when I see Xavi, it's like 3 to 4 years. I mean, if you tell me the best midfielder in last decade, right? Best midfield, it doesn't have to do with the longevity argument. Okay, you just tell me, okay, give me top five best midfielder. Then Xavi is there.
Okay.
But if you are
Yeah,
telling
I
me,
have a
wait,
thing to say
So
about
Muntaha,
that
go for it.
because
So
there's some players who start their career, like who start being big on a year that ends in 5, and then they go from 2015, like Ante, for example, from 2015 to 2025 is their peak, like their best 10 years. So that you have to give, I don't know who was the one that put Kante.
Me.
yes, you said and
Me.
Don.
Who?
Both of them. They put Conte.
I was the one.
You put Kante. So if you consider that, then a player whose best year start in a year ending in 5 or 6 would never be on these lists.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I'm
Because
saying. Conte and Casemiro don't belong on that list.
but that's unfair because they
No, no.
played. They would never be on any list ever. You
Let me
understand?
just okay. I feel like we're misunderstanding something. I feel like yes, longevity matters, but also the impact on world football matters in the last decade.
No, yes, sir.
But longevity is a
You're
different
misunderstanding
thing
question.
because he's going to have
Let me
longevity
explain.
over 2 decades.
Let me explain you. You're right over there. But the question is like that. It's not we are like, emphasizing more on the longevity. No. The question is from 2010 till 2020, which player lasted that long? That's the question. I don't know whose question is
the
that.
number a lot. That's what I mean is that I think Kante is perfectly valid as an option.
So you know what? Let me tweak my question, my answer. Then you know what? My answer is not based upon the longevity. Then
Yeah.
okay.
Then
So my answer
Iniesta doesn't last. That doesn't make the list. Then
No,
Let
no,
him
no, no,
land.
no, no,
Let
no,
him land.
no. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. I'm saying that my top five midfielders is not on the basis of who lasted from 2010 till 2020. No, 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 no. So my thing is what, like for example, right? Xavi played his best part of his career is like 2010 till 2013, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's there in my list. Okay, and then you have, for example, Kante, who played from 2015 onwards till 2020, for example. So
Mm-hmm.
even he's in my list. So it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
if he didn't started his career in 2011 or 2010, doesn't matter to me. So
Yeah.
so this is my criteria to select the top five midfielders. So I'm going to name top five midfielders, on this
Okay.
criteria. Okay. So for me, it's like Xavi Iniesta is definitely there. That's not even an
Mhm.
argument. Okay. Modric is there. That's not even an argument for me. Okay. You know what? People didn't bro. You see, you do disrespect on Tony Cruz. I'll tell you why you disrespect on Tony Cruz. Because bro, this guy came in the Bayern Munich at the age of 19, 20, and he reached
Yeah.
final and he assisted champ. Bro, he dominated 2012 Chelsea versus the Bayern Munich final. If you watch
Yeah.
that, he assisted Thomas Muller for that goal as well for the Bayern Munich score, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot
and
about that. I forgot.
yeah. Immediately next season after, this guy won treble with Bayern, one of the most dominant treble team.
Mm-hmm.
2014, he was man of the match in the most iconic game in the history of the World Cup, which is Brazil 7-1. He assisted one, scored twice,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a man of the match for the campaign. He was the highest assister for the German team in that World Cup, right? Okay. I don't have to mention all those three peats and everything, right? I don't have to mention that. So I mean, it's like, so for Tony Cruz, I don't know how you cannot put in the decade of the, best midfielder of
You said he
of this
assisted.
decade.
You said he
Sorry,
assisted once and scored twice, or assisted twice and scored once.
no, assisted once and scored twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you said
against
you
Brazil.
said Xavi
So
Hernandez and Xavi Iniesta, Modric.
Xavi, Iniesta, Modric, Cruz, and my number fifth is like you have to give this guy respect as well. This guy's insane box to box midfielder. He didn't
yeah,
last
too.
after 2014. Like after 2015, he didn't last that much, to be honest. But he was insane for those 5 years. His name is Bastian Schweinsteiger. People not
Yeah,
to put
Whoa.
yeah,
respect on him.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
That's a
true.
Yeah,
good one. That's a good one. That's a
yeah.
good
Yep.
one.
That's true. That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
Bro,
That's
Bastian
good.
Schweinsteiger has been insane, immense.
That's
If you
true.
watch his 2010 World Cup performances for
No, that's
Germany,
true. I
that's
completely
insane.
agree.
In
And
that
who's your
entire
best,
season,
Muntaha?
Mhm.
Who's your
my
top?
best, my best. If I'm being objective, honestly, as a best midfielder, right, or best player, because look, like what I've seen, right, as a best midfielder, I believe for me is what do you call Xavi Hernandez for me.
Yes.
Yeah, Xavi
That's true
Hernandez for
because what
me.
they do for
Yeah,
Barcelona is
Yeah.
yeah.
space
You,
and space.
you know, Muntaha, people don't understand this. When the last time Barcelona won a Champions League was
yeah.
Xavi Hernandez's last season.
I can't really
His
see,
last
but
season
the
was
thing,
the last
yeah,
time they
but
won.
Yasser Saeed, that doesn't have to do with anything that with them not winning the Champions because Xavi wasn't really there in the Champions. He came off the
No,
bench.
he
Rakitic was
did,
the starter.
but then
Rakitic
have
was the key though for the Barca to win the Champions
No,
League.
no, no,
Hmm?
no, no, no. You see. I got the Yasir's point. I got the Yasir's point. He meant that he was immense for the Barcelona's UCL in
Oh,
a sense.
okay,
yes,
Okay,
okay,
not the last one, but in a sense, as overall, as a player, his
yeah,
yeah,
ability, his visions, like that guy was immense for Barcelona.
yeah.
Yasir
He
mean that, I
definitely
believe.
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So for me, I mean, Xavi Hernandez for me is the best midfielder. And if you talk about the best player as a midfielder for me in that list is Luka Modric.
yeah.
And the reason and the no, you know what? No, I'm wrong actually. It's not Luka Modric. Sorry, it's Iniesta. It's Iniesta. Iniesta has been insane as a player. People compare him with the likes of Zinedine Zidane. I mean, okay, he's not better
Crazy
than
people,
Zidane.
I think.
Yeah, man. I mean, 100%. I mean, they're crazy, definitely. But Iniesta is the best player out of this list. Iniesta can do anything. Okay, he doesn't have that work rate of Luka Modric, but
Hello,
Yeah.
you
guys.
know
Can
what?
you
You know
guys
what?
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can hear you. Can hear
Yeah,
you.
you, yeah. You know
Okay,
what? You know what the
sorry.
difference is?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You know, yeah. The difference between
Finish
Iniesta and
up with that.
Modric is that
Mm-hmm.
the difference between Iniesta and Modric is that what Modric can do, Iniesta can do it slightly better.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
The only thing Modric have upper hand over Iniesta's work rate. It's a work rate Iniesta have. I mean, Modric have. Sorry, But if you see as overall entire decade, bro, Iniesta is the best midfield player I've seen. I think so. Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised
And,
nobody
the
has
reason and the
Yaya
reason and the
Toure.
reason and the reason I didn't mention Kante, Casemiro, Busquets, and then you have likes of Xabi Alonso, Fabregas, all these players. I didn't
Yaya
mention them.
Toure. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
I just know that, like he's insane, man. Like, but
It's
I
insane
mean,
too.
David Silva.
top,
None of you guys mentioned David Silva.
no, not David Silva top
Mm.
10 for me personally. No.
No.
So if you see overall all these players, right, like the five players, they are really good. But I believe that my top five, what I've named, I think they have achieved, they have proven, they have performed, they have like
Yeah.
statistics in their favor. I mean, pretty much they have everything in their favor. So
Okay.
that's my top
So
five.
let me go with. Firstly, we did the best strikers in top 5 best strikers from 2010 to 2020. So give me your 5 in no particular order. So give me your 5 before we go to midfield. Tom, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so top 5 strikers in no particular order. So from 2010 to 2020.
I don't know because there's been that many great ones, to be honest. How long back are we going to do it from? What
2010
years
to 2020. 2010 to 2020.
Okay. It's only because I've just joined. I've got to probably put Aguero in there. From City, City's highest ever goal scorer.
Aguero?
The things that he's won there and everything. He's won the Premier League titles and stuff. He's been in the best City teams that have been created. City's really evolved in the last 10 years, and now they've obviously won a lot, but they haven't got that Champions League yet. But that's obviously something that they're working on at the moment, and I think Aguero's been a major part of what they have achieved, because if they didn't have Aguero, they wouldn't have won the Premier League title in the last minute. They wouldn't have, and he's got them out of a lot of difficult situations in the past. But when they brought in such as De Bruyne took the weight really off of Aguero, and it was shared more equally in a team. So I put Aguero probably fifth.
Benzema.
Benzema's an awkward one. I know obviously he's won. He's won a lot, but I'm trying to think in terms of everything. So like what they've done for club and country. Lewandowski. It's hard. I'm trying to pick people who's been
consistency and peak. Let's take out the country a little bit. Let's just put out consistency and peak, like the club level. Peak, consistency, and how good they have been for their clubs.
Yeah.
Suarez.
Suarez was good at Liverpool, though. That's the only thing I can take out of it. Suarez was good at Liverpool. Them years at Liverpool was amazing. And him and Gerrard carried them towards the title until Gerrard slipped. And then they bottled it.
Can't be my legend. Can't be my legend.
All right, so what's your top 5, Tom?
The top 5 is
Aguero. I'll put Suarez there.
Okay.
I'll put Lewandowski there.
Okay, that's 3. Zlatan.
I'll put Griezmann there. Griezmann? No, wait.
No, you could put Griezmann on there. You could put Griezmann on there.
Atletico Madrid.
You could put Griezmann on there. You can.
Yeah. I'm not putting them in any order. I'm just trying to pick the top 5. I honestly don't know, because there's that many high rated.
Zlatan, Ibrahimovic.
Well, Zlatan, yeah. I guess I'll put Zlatan in there.
All right.
So
you
said
So
you said Aguero.
Yeah, I said Aguero. I said Suarez. Lewandowski. Griezmann, yeah, and then I've just said Zlatan.
Okay. So
what about midfielders?
Other midfielders, yeah. So
midfielders, Modric has got to be there.
100%.
Iniesta,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think different like variety of midfielders, so not just like attacking midfielders, defensive.
Guys already said some guys said N'Golo Kante. Do you agree with them?
Busquets. You gotta put Busquets.
Kante's an awkward one. He has done things. You know, he's won league titles, but
Busquets.
Baby Busquets.
Busquets, maybe I don't know. For me, I'm gonna stick it. You know, Bayern Munich have had some amazing midfielders. You know, when Lahm played in midfield, CDM, he was top quality when he used to play there. Schweinsteiger, like somebody said before, that's another good, amazing shout.
Tony Cruz.
Another one there. You know, there's just the list could go on and on and on, and you've got to choose you've got to pick it out of that bracket.
So to get you right now, your midfield is Modric. So your midfield is Modric. Okay.
Yeah. Modric,
Cruz. Okay.
Iniesta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Busquets.
Schweinsteiger and Busquets.
And Busquets. Okay. So GY, your top 5.
Who's your best? Your top one.
Iniesta.
Okay.
It's 50-50 between Iniesta or
What about
Modric.
top striker?
Yes, I already mentioned the strikers already. I've already mentioned
I would have to go Lewandowski.
No.
Lewandowski as of like right now, but overall, like the whole career, I'd probably have to say.
whole
Aguero.
Okay.
Overall.
Okay, GY, give us your 5 midfield from 2010 to 2020.
GY,
you there? Okay, I think it's doing some. So let me go for mine. Let me go for mine. It's tough, but my number 5, I'm gonna go with Xavi Hernandez. So my number 4, I'm gonna put in Andres Iniesta because those two of them, like what they did for Barcelona and Spain, cannot be taken out. So my number 4, I'm gonna be controversial. Andres Pirlo.
the last decade.
Andres Pirlo.
I was gonna pick Pirlo.
Andres Pirlo.
Into the last 10 years.
Andres Pirlo. Yeah.
Last 10 years or 2010.
From 2010, like 2020, but
That's
Pirlo
the
doesn't last that
fallacy.
long. It doesn't last that long, but what Pirlo has done, Andres Pirlo for me. Andres Pirlo. So I think Xavi, Iniesta, Pirlo.
Was that the name you said we were leaving out? Was that the name you kept on saying none of us was mentioning?
Come on, man. The last decade, we're not putting. If it was a list from 2000 to 2010, Pirlo's gonna be on there. But the last decade, I know he was in the Champions League final with Juve, but really, the last decade, Pirlo?
Pirlo doesn't have that. He doesn't have that longevity.
No, he does have the longevity. From 2000 to 2010, he does, but not from 2010 to 2020. No.
He had 5. He had 5 years.
Yeah.
5 seasons.
Pirlo, for me,
If Kante works, Pirlo has to work.
Okay. So
Pirlo
who's your
also was in the final of the Euro 2012.
It was. I think it was.
Very good job.
I think it was there. Was he?
Yeah, he was there. He was there.
Because we won that, and I remember. Yeah.
So I mentioned of Xavi, Iniesta,
Pirlo,
Modric, Pirlo, and I think this guy I want to mention now. It may not last longer, but I think we got to respect him. Zinedine Zidane for me.
What? The last decade?
Wait, no.
Yeah. The last decade? Zidane?
Yeah.
No,
Zidane retired in 06. Zidane retired in 06.
Zidane in the last 10 years.
But those before those, we have to mention like
Abdullahi.
This is from 2010 to 2020.
Again, it's trolling, guys.
Wilson, relax. I'll tell him. Abdullahi, you cannot put Zidane because Zidane retired in 2006, so he didn't play the game as a player.
Thank you very much. You indeed, yeah.
But guys, you have to respect.
Abdullahi, this is not all-time list. It doesn't make sense. It's not logical. It doesn't make sense. It's not making sense, my friend. You cannot put Zidane because Zidane retired in 06.
Yeah, I know it had 06, but look at those games.
So
But
is
bro,
there
but
a
this is
difference
not
you guys are
all-time
talking
list.
about?
Wait, Abdullahi, you can say Zidane is the greatest midfielder or best ever, but this is not we're doing of all time. We are doing from 2010 to 2020, right?
So okay, let me take us then. Let me put someone else because like when it talks about let me say yeah, it may not last long. I know you get tired 26 and 2006, but man, like you guys have to respect it then. I have to respect.
No,
Yeah, I know Pedro is from.
No, we.
Abdullahi, listen. It's simple, right? Zidane was not. He didn't play football as an official player
He didn't
after
play
'06.
one game.
He retired after the World Cup final, bro.
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
can you
I
rate
love
Zidane?
Zidane, but
You cannot put Zidane over there.
So let me take out Zidane. So let me put in. I would say
who?
I think I mentioned Modric. So I would say
Cruz.
let me Cruz. Let me say
Yeah, yeah,
Sabi
too.
Alonso.
Cross.
Let me say Sabi Alonso.
Xabi
Because
Who's
what
Alonso.
your
Sabi Alonso
best?
has done for Liverpool, Madrid, and Bayern Munich, like yeah, I would say Sabi
Okay.
Alonso. So Iniesta, Xavi, Luka Modric, and Despino, and then Sabi Alonso.
All right.
And who's your
Are we?
best?
Who's my best? Ah, I think my best. I will give it to Luka Modric for me.
Yeah,
Nice
Modric.
one, Shaq.
I'll give it to Modric for me. Modric.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing right back next
Yeah,
or
we're doing
left
right
back
back.
next?
Please, guys, don't
Okay.
mention Arnold.
Okay.
Please do not mention
What?
Arnold.
Right back?
Right
Please,
back. All right.
Arnold.
I'll go.
Like,
Come
I'll
on.
go. I'll go first. I'll go first.
okay, so go
No,
first.
no particular
Right
order.
back.
No
Yeah.
particular order.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Carvajal, Daniel
Yep.
Alves, Philippe Lam, Pablo Zabaleta, and Luca Piquez.
Lucas who?
Peace check, you mean? Peace
Yeah,
check.
Who?
Piszczek. Lucas
Of
Piszczek.
Borussia
Ah, Pisa.
Dortmund.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's been very consistent for the last decade. He just not winning. He just hasn't won a Champions League, but he's been very consistent.
So you
All
said,
right,
can you repeat the list again?
yeah, Danny Carvajal,
Can you, okay.
Dani Alves,
Dani Alves, okay.
Philippe Lam,
Philippe Lam, mm-hmm.
Pablo Zabaleta,
Pablo Sabeleta,
and Lucas Piszczek.
and Luka Piszczek. Wow,
No
that's a good pick.
particular order. No particular
And
order.
Okay, so
who
let
is
me go
this?
My
to the
Who?
best, my
suicide.
best right
Sorry?
back, my best right back. It has to be Philippe Lam. You have to give it Philippe
We
Lam.
know that Philippe Lam. That's a legend of the football, legend.
Okay, so it was Carvajal, Alves,
Yeah, so Said,
Uh-huh.
go for it.
Lam.
Oh, you want me to repeat my list again?
No,
Yes,
ready
please.
before you say them. That
Okay,
Dani
no, all
Carvajal,
right. Yeah, so
Dani
yeah,
Alves, Philippe Lam,
Pablo
uh,
Zabaleta
Pablo
and
Zabeleta,
Lucas
and Lucas
Piszczek.
Piszczek. Okay, I got it.
Got it.
So just like
I I I'm gonna be very biased with this list, guys. So
don't mention Arnold, please.
no,
I've
no,
been
no, no,
having some headache with Arnold. Like
no. I'm gonna mention a Chelsea player, by the way.
you know,
But
Arnold. People has been mentioning Alexander. I am Trent Alexander Arnold.
Yasu Said is going to mention Ivanovic, right?
yes, Ivanovic.
Guess
No,
Ivanovic.
he's
what?
a
I
good
was
pick.
Already
going
He's
know.
a
to
good
put him
pick.
in my
He's a good
list.
pick. He's a good
Ivanovic
pick.
top
Yeah.
five for me.
Totally.
He's a good pick.
Make
He's a
my
good
list.
pick.
Ivanovic
I'll
is top
say
five.
he's top 7. He's a good pick.
Guys,
Ivanovic.
I'm telling you guys, Chelsea in the last decade was the worst team to play against. I hated playing against Chelsea.
Man is attack.
There was no way you can score against Chelsea. They were just a defensive. They did the defenders were just phenomenal. So for me, number one has to be Philip Lam.
Philippe Lam,
Yes.
okay.
Number two, you have. I'm torn because I'm a big fan of Danny Alves, but he's number three. Number two is Carvajal.
Dani Carvajal, okay.
Carvajal is number two. Then I have shoot. So there's three. I'm not a big fan of Zapoleta, so I'm not even picking. I have Piszczek as number four, and I have Ivanovic as number five.
Ivanovic at number 5.
Who,
Wow.
Yes,
who's number 4?
Who's number 4?
Piszczek.
Piszczek?
Oh,
Yeah.
Pisa?
Okay. So let me go to offside. So right back.
I was still thinking, but okay.
Okay, so
All right, come
thinking
back to
we'll
him,
come back
lads.
to you.
Come
We'll come
back
back
to
to you.
him.
Come back to you. Come back to you. So
Okay.
Mr. Monk, you're number 5 top 5 right back.
Carvajal,
Mm-hmm.
Alves, Lam, I'm having trouble with the other two.
So you said Carvajal,
Um,
Dani Alves, Philippe Lam. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the.
You could put Asfalqueta on there too if you want. He's been very consistent from 2010 to this day.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. As Azpilicueta.
Hmm.
Can you
Yeah.
also put Kimmich?
Kimmich. Ah.
Nah, the
Yeah,
last decade.
I would maybe put Kimmich, but he's played half and half. Well, yeah,
Up and
he's
up. He's
been.
playing for midfield, sometimes midfield and right back. Midfield and
Yeah,
right back.
yeah. Why not? I'll give it to Kimmich. And
Wait, offside. Can you mute Mike?
And, okay.
who?
So you said, let me get your pick right. Dani Carvajal, Dani Alves, Philippe Lam. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
And
number
Joshua
Kimmich?
Kimmich.
Kimmich
That's
and
all
who?
right. One more. You need one more.
And one more.
And I'm not sure. Mm, I think
Aspilicueta
that's with the other
or
one.
Zabaleta?
Zabaleta or Lucas Piszczek
No,
if you want.
I'll take a pass on the last.
Pick a
I'm not
pass.
You
sure.
gotta have a number.
You have to have a
Yeah.
number. You have to have someone.
I'll think for a while. I don't know. I have doubts with the last one.
Oh, okay, you have that. Okay. So your pick is Dani Carvajal, Dani Alves, Philippe Lam. Who is the number 4? Piszczek or
No, Joshua Kimmich. I think
Joshua
Joshua
Kimmich?
Kimmich.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me go for no. So just give me the top 5 right back.
Right backs are hard, man.
Don Chaps.
Don.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can use the top 5 right back.
Okay. Number one, Carvajal.
I can
Can you
your
hear
one
me?
is what?
Dani Carvajal of Real Madrid.
Okay, Dani Carvajal. Okay.
Zabaleta, Pablo Zabaleta.
Pablo Zabaleta.
Okay.
Philippe Lam.
Number 3,
Philippe Lam. Philippe Lam.
Philippe
Okay.
Lam. Okay.
Dani Alves
Dani Alves.
and Ivanovic.
And
Ivanovic.
who?
Yeah.
Ivanovic.
Ivanovic.
Branislav Ivanovic. That's a
Yeah.
good pick.
So it's Carvajal, Ivanovic, Zabaleta, and who else?
Philippe
Dani
Lam.
Alves.
Dani Alves. Yeah.
Lam
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Alves.
So let me go to offside. You ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so 5. Go for it.
In fifth place, I'll go with Aspilicueta just because he has been consistent at the
Aspilicueta,
top.
okay.
Yes, in fifth place.
Mhm.
I had to battle between Aspilicueta and Zabaleta. I was worried about Zabaleta when he was at Man City and then he moved to West Ham. But I'd rather pick Aspi because somehow he has managed to be at the top. He's Mr. Consistent.
Yeah,
And I think for 2 consecutive seasons, he played every minute of Chelsea's Premier League game.
Yeah,
So he has to
he did.
count for something. And Chelsea was also competing at the same time. So he has to count for something. And in fourth place, I'll go with Ivanovic.
Ivanovic.
The guy was a tank. He was defense. He may not have done very well when it came to being offensive.
Mhm.
I know there was a time that his crosses were very, very appalling and very annoying
Mhm.
towards the end of his stay at Chelsea. But I mean, he was defensively very solid. That's Ivanovic in fourth place. In third place, I'll go with Dani Carvajal.
Dani Carvajal.
For obvious reasons, of course. These 3 guys, my top 3, I guess everybody. In second place, I'll go with Philippe Lam.
Philippe Lam.
And number 1 is a no-brainer for me, Dani Alves.
Dani Alves.
It's a no-brainer. With all the titles he has won,
That's a good pick.
It's a no-brainer.
That's a good pick. So let me go to Muntaha, your top 5.
Yeah, so I'm basing my top 5 on the peak of last decade. I'm not emphasizing consistency over here.
Okay.
So I'm not emphasizing consistency. Again, I'm listening to my point. I'm just I just care about peak. How long your peak lasts and how good you are in your peak in the last decade.
Okay.
So for me, number 5 is like, because we have very few, top world class right
Yeah,
backs.
we really do. We really do.
So I mean, for the time being, I'll go with Ivanovic. I think so.
Ivanovic,
That's plan
okay.
B. It's between Ivanovic and Aspilicueta, but I think Ivanovic impressed me a bit more than Aspilicueta. So I'll go with Ivanovic, number 5.
Okay.
Number 4, when I see peak of this guy, it's insane, man. And none of you guys mentioned this guy. How can you guys forget about this guy, man? Maicon from Inter Milan, if you
Icon.
remember.
I was gonna mention him, but
Wow.
Yeah, but my criteria is peak,
yeah, your
not
criteria is
consistency.
peak. That's the thing. My
Yeah.
criteria was based on the
Was
longevity.
peak.
That's
No,
why.
because
Icon.
for
Yeah.
me, I value peak more than consistent. Because Ryan Giggs is like a more consistent player than Gareth Bale. But you can tell me like Ryan Giggs is a better player than Gareth Bale in his peak
No.
years, you
Yeah.
know.
No, no,
So
no.
so that's my argument, you know. So I value peak more than consistency.
Okay.
So number 4 is Maicon. That guy was insane. Then you have number 3. For me, it has to be Dani Carvajal for me.
Carvajal. Okay.
Yeah. Number 2 for me, Dani Alves.
Daniel
And the
Alves.
reason, to be honest, if Dani Alves wouldn't have suffered this kind of humiliation, I would have put him number 1. If you watch Dani Alves' game, right? Okay, against Ronaldo, I mean Ronaldo. Sometimes Ronaldo beats him. Sometimes he have upper hand with Ronaldo. I mean in the classic all day. So that's okay. I understand if you get beaten by Ronaldo, that's okay. But when you see in the game where he lost 7-0 to Bayern Munich in 2013, and Frank Ribery destroyed him. Frank Ribery destroyed him on the left flank to Dani Alves. And and then he was like he was really good with you and all, but when it was a really important game, in the final, and even I mean that was his last game, I believe, 2017 Champions League final, where he was really good. After that, Daniel is not there. For me, number 1 now. Number 1, it's no brainer in that, and it's Philip Lam.
Philip
Philip Lam
Lam.
is insane, man. That
Yeah.
guy has been
For
like
me,
one
No
of the
red
best
card.
defender ever. Yeah,
No
one of the
red card.
for me.
exactly, no red cards, 0 red cards. And that guy's been insanely good at passing with his
Exactly.
even with everything, man. Aside from overlapping runs, which Daniel was make better than him. Aside from that, I don't think so. Daniel was overall as a player and everything, is better than Philip Lam as
That's
well,
a
man.
good pick. That's a good pick. So you go for
So,
pick.
so
That's a
yeah,
good pick.
so for me, Philip Lam, number
So
1.
Alright,
mine, I'm
Abdullah.
gonna go for 5, Ivanovic. 4, I'm gonna go for Zabaleta. So 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna go Daniel Alves, Dani Carvajal, and Philip Lam.
Who your one?
Philip Lam.
Lam.
Yeah, Lam, Dani Carvajal, Dani Alves, Pablo Zabaleta, and Branislav Ivanovic.
What about Jasir, Wilton, and Don? Who's your number 1?
So Vilton, I think Vilton said
Lam for
Lam.
sure. My number
Lam
1.
is number 1.
Lam. And for Don?
Okay. My
Don,
And
number 1
Jasir?
is Dani Alves.
Dani Alves.
My number 1 is Dani Alves.
So I think
And Jasir?
outside Dani Alves too, right?
Yeah, Daniel Alves. is number one.
Dani Alves. Okay. So
By the way, Monk, which was your number 1, Monk?
Monk, which one is your number 1?
My number 1, Lam.
Lam.
Yeah.
Lam. I go for Lam.
Oh, nice, Monk. We are on the same part.
Yeah, I go for Lam. For Lam too. So let's go for central back now. So
Center back. Okay.
Ah,
Alright. This
Is
should
this
be.
the last
There
group?
should be.
I'm gonna have to go.
No, we gotta do left back too. We have left
yeah.
back and
Go,
goalkeepers.
so central
Okay.
back and left back. So central back first. So let me go for Vilton.
So we can go
Oh,
quickly.
shit.
We can go quickly.
Alright, we
Make,
could go
make
quickly.
it quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
My
gonna have
top
to go.
5
So
my top 5 center back. Number 5. No particular order. Chiellini, Diego Coding for me. Pepe, Ramos, and PK.
Wow.
Wait. So,
PK.
so there's no particular. Wait. Wilson. There's no particular order for you
No
over here.
particular order. No particular order.
Okay. Who's your best then? Who's your
My
best? then?
best, Ramos.
Oh, okay. Fine.
So you said Ramos, Piqué,
P-
Chiellini,
Chiellini, Pepe,
Pepe, and Sergio Ramos and Lucifer Ramos.
and no Diego Coding. Diego Coding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. So yes, sorry.
and that was whose list? Sorry.
That was my Vilton C.
Top 5, right?
Yeah, my
last
best
decade.
defender is Ramos. My best defender is Ramos.
Lucifer Ramos. Yeah.
I'm glad this is top 5 last decade, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, last decade.
from
Okay,
yeah.
you have Cellini, you have Ramos, you have Company, you have
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Ramos come. Uh, number 4, you have Matt Thomas. Matt Thomas.
Thomas.
Yes,
No,
yes,
no, he's
yes,
right. He's right. Yes, he's right. Go ahead.
yes. Matt Thomas and number 5. So who do I? So
So you
Ramos.
said Ramos, Company, Matheus. Mm-hmm.
Chiellini.
Cellini, and
Chiellini.
I got to Godin, man. Godin.
Diego
Yeah,
Godin.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
yeah.
Okay.
Godin. That's
All
fine.
right, who's next?
That's good. So offside, first centre back.
Yeah, this is me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I'll have Diego Godin,
Godin,
John Terry,
John
Ramos,
Terry.
and Company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
Good
1,
shot.
Ramos for me.
Godin.
Okay, so you say Godin, John Terry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
So
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead. You said Godin,
Yeah.
Terry.
Godin, John Terry, Chiellini, Ramos, and Company.
Okay,
okay.
Godin, John Terry,
And
Chiellini,
your
Ramos,
best?
and Company. Wow, that's
Ramos,
good.
number 1.
Wow. So let me go to Mr. Monk.
Mr.
So your top
I'll
5.
go with Ramos, Chiellini, Ramos, Chiellini,
Ramos, Chiellini. Okay,
Pepe.
Godin,
Godin.
Pepe,
I missed Pepe, man. That's the guy I missed.
and Varane.
Wait. You said Ramos, Chiellini,
Varane.
Godin,
Pepe,
Pepe,
Godin, and Varane.
and Varane. Okay, Rafa Varane. Okay, that's
Pepe.
And best is Ramos.
best is Ramos. Okay.
Yeah.
So Don, your top 5.
Okay, Gerard Piqué,
Gerard Piqué. Okay,
Sergio Ramos,
Sergio Ramos,
Vincent Company,
Vincent Company,
Diego Godin,
Diego Godin,
and Chiellini.
Jojo Chiellini. Taha.
Wait, Don,
Can you,
who's your best?
Can you repeat,
Who is your best?
Tom?
Can you repeat it?
Okay, Gerard Piqué,
Gerard Piqué. Okay.
Sergio Ramos,
Sergio Ramos. Okay.
Vincent Company,
Vincent Company. Okay.
Godin,
Diego Godin. Okay.
yes, and Chiellini.
And who? Who is the last one?
Who?
Hello,
Okay. Who is the last person you mentioned?
Chiellini.
Chiellini. Okay. Chiellini.
Chiellini.
Okay. So who is better?
And your best?
Who is better? Who is the best?
Ramos.
Okay. Got you. So Muntaha.
Okay, so for me, number 5, I'll go with this guy, man. This guy's been insane in his peak, right? 2020,
Varane?
2020. Yes, I'm going with Rafael Varane. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
number
Okay.
5. For me, number 4, it has to be Diego Godin. But you know what? I don't want to put Diego Godin because I believe Mascherano was better than him.
But Mascherano is a midfield, though. He's a midfield.
No.
He plays center back. He did.
He plays center back?
Yeah. Mascherano in 2014 in semi-final against what do you call it? Netherlands.
Yeah, he was a monster.
Yeah.
Best game of his
Monster.
career, man.
Yeah. So I'm going with this guy, man. Number 4, Mascherano.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 for me, this is aside from that one incident, this guy's been absolutely like a baller defender, center back for me personally. You know what? And this guy is Jerome Boateng for me. Aside from the one Messi incident, I think so. This guy has been insane. Yes. But bro, look, watch Boateng's 2014, bro. I mean, World Cup, man. Watch him 2013 in the Bayern Munich Champions League run as well. And I mean, for me, Boateng is better than Godin. Because bro, if you bring Godin, then Godin has considered like 3 hat tricks against Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow.
Yeah, and 2 in Champions League, by the way. So if I use that logic of Messi is like embarrassing Jerome Boateng. So we have to use the same thing for Godin. So I think Godin make it. So that's number 3 for me. Number 2 for me is Giorgio Chiellini. This guy's been insane. I think so. You know what? This guy one of the most consistent center back. You know, from 2010 onwards to even till now. If he plays, he's 36, 37 years old. Man. This guy's been insane. Chiellini for me personally.
But can you put John Terry in the bracket? Or no?
The thing is, the reason I cannot put John Terry because I believe John Terry's last decade. It was not John Terry. John Terry lasted from 20 till 2010, maximum 2011. You know, I rate John Terry so highly, man. That guy's insane. Like one of my favorite defenders, man. John Terry, Rio, like both of them are favorites, man. But
Exactly.
yeah, but to be honest, I cannot put them over
Okay.
here because we're talking about the last decade. And number one is Lucifer Ramos.
Wow.
I mean
Yeah, okay, put this
this guy on in west to west place situation, right? This guy is like top three greatest central defender of all time. This guy's been insane, and whatever he achieved everywhere, and
Yeah,
with
yeah,
dominant
you guys,
performances. Like this
Lucifer
guy is
Ramos,
like
Lucifer Ramos.
west to west. This guy's the third greatest and the best center back in west to west case. And
Exactly.
I mean, insane, man, insane.
All right.
So
What's
Sergio
your
Ramos.
So,
top five, Abdullah? What's your
so
top
my
five?
top five, I'm gonna mention center back. I'll
Wait,
go
whose mic is that?
Whose mic is that?
Yeah, someone needs to mute that.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So my number five, I'm gonna go with Giorgio Chiellini, Vincent Kompany. I'm gonna put in John Terry. I'm gonna go with Boateng also too, just
Okay.
because based on let me say it's consistent for Bayern.
Abdullahi, but you
Germany.
cannot put John Terry, bro, because
I
John
put John
Terry
Terry.
didn't play that much.
I put John Terry.
No, but don't put John Terry because bro, his career, his footballing career lasted actually till 2010. If you see, okay, he won Champions League 2012. I know that, but to be honest, the peak and everything of John Terry was from 2004 to 2010. You know, so I mean, you cannot put John Terry with that.
Terry lasted until 2016, right?
Yeah, 2016.
Nah, but let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. Like how good he was in 2016.
John
How
Terry
good he was in 2016
is
was.
very good, very good.
Nah. But Abdullahi, you cannot tell me he was top five, man, in 2016, 2013, 2014. Come on.
It's tough, but
Pepe,
Okay, and your best?
Pepe.
And your number one?
yeah, my number one has to be Lucifer Ramos. Lucifer Ramos.
Ramos.
So
We all agree on this one.
Lucifer Ramos. That's
All right,
fine.
let's do left back. Really
Bro,
fast,
because
since
you know
gotta
what,
go.
Monk, bro. This is like you cannot even debate over this, man. Sergio
Let's
Ramos,
do-
bro.
Lucifer
You know
Ramos.
what? I want to tell you one thing about Sergio Ramos, right? Do you know that Sergio Ramos is the only player after Ronaldo, Messi in the history of football to make FIFA World 11 the most time, and it's only one less than Ronaldo, Messi, which they made 13 times. Sergio Ramos made 12 times.
Damn. That's crazy. All right, let's do left back really fast since you gotta go, Monk. All right, my left back, for no particular order. To me, Alexander Kolarov, he was very consistent. Leighton Baines, Jordi Alba, David Alaba, and Marcelo. My best is Marcelo.
Wow, good pick. Wow, good pick.
Who was that? Sorry?
Okay.
Whose list? Wilton?
Wilton. Alexander Kolarov for me.
Mm-hmm.
Leighton Baines, Jordi Alba, David Alaba, and Marcelo.
That's a good pick.
And my best is Marcelo.
Sahid, yours?
Hello?
Yeah, yours. Left back.
Yeah. Okay, so my top three.
No, top five left back.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my top three because the last two is hard for me. So Marcelo, Jordi Alba, and David Alaba. Those three I feel like are the best last backs. Those top three. Number four. This is hard.
I'll put in Leighton Baines just because of let me see
longevity. Maybe.
Yeah, longevity.
Yeah.
What he did with Everton was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Alexander
fine.
Kolarov too.
I don't rate Kolarov because he played for Man City, right?
He played for Roma too.
Roma. Yeah.
But he was very consistent though.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, I'll say
it's tough.
Alexandro then? You want to go with Alexandro?
I like Alexandro. I like Alessandro. I'll go with him. So he played for Juventus so I'll go number 4, Alexandro. Number 5, I'll put in Ashley Young.
Ashley Young?
The last decade?
Ashley
Was
Cole.
he still consistent? Was he
Scratch
still
that.
I
consistent?
Scratch
mean,
that.
you mean Ashley Cole, right?
What?
Ashley
Oh,
Young.
Ashley Young.
I'm
Ashley
sure even
Young.
Manchester United
You
fans
mean
will tell
Ashley
you.
Cole? You mean Ashley Cole?
Ashley Young.
Ashley Young
Who's your
or
best?
Ashley Cole?
Yasser Saeed, who's your best? Who's your
Oh my
best, Yasser
god.
Saeed? Yasser Saeed, who's
Uh,
your best? Who's your best?
my best is. Let me think about
It's
it.
a no-brainer. It's Marcelo. It's a
It's Marcelo. It's
no-brainer.
Oh,
Marcelo.
Okay,
yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
All right.
See, you know what I was thinking about this? I was like, wait, who did I say? I was thinking David Alba, Jordi Alba. I was like,
No,
who's the best? I was like,
yeah,
man,
Marcelo for me. Marcelo.
Marcelo.
Marcelo, yeah,
All
Marcelo.
right, all right, Mr. Monk. Name your
So
top
Mr.
5.
Monk, yes.
I'm gonna go Marcelo number 1, and then Alba, Kolarov, and Felipe Luis.
Felipe
Yeah,
Luis.
Philly.
Oh,
Yeah,
Atletico de
Yeah,
Madrid. Yeah,
that's
Atletico
a
de
good pick. That's a
yeah,
good pick.
Wait, guys. If we
Felipe.
pick Felipe Luis, then we had to pick Cesar
Bro,
Azpilicueta.
Ashley Young is trash, bro. Stop. Stop.
Azpilicueta was a better left back than Felipe Luis.
Ashley Young is
No,
trash, bro.
but he
Stop.
achieved much less. I
No,
think.
but look, we forget that Felipe Luis was bought by Mourinho, and he came to Chelsea, and he couldn't start over Azpilicueta because Azpilicueta was that much better than him.
That's
Sorry,
People
true.
what
forget
was your fifth one? You had Marcelo, Alba,
Instead
Young,
of
and who?
Marcelo, Auba, Alaba, who again? He
I
said,
am missing one.
yeah, he said Ashley Young and who again? Who again?
Alexandro.
Alexander.
Alessandro. Okay. So offside.
Oh, he left.
Oh,
He left. He
she
left.
left.
Don't
Oh,
chap.
okay.
Don't chap. Name your
Done,
top
done,
5.
done.
Okay, number 1 Marcelo,
Marcelo, okay.
Alexandro,
Alexandro, okay.
David Alaba,
David Alaba, okay.
Kolarov,
Kolarov,
and Jordi Alba.
Jordi
That's
Alba.
4. That's
So,
4. You need
Guys,
one more.
remember,
It's complete 5.
Who? You need
Who
one
was
more.
this,
That was
Don?
4.
I said
Yeah, that's
That was
done.
Don, right?
Marcelo, Alexandro, David
Oh,
Alaba, Kolarov, Jordi Alba.
Okay. Who's your
that's
best?
a
Who's your
good
best?
bet.
That Marcelo.
Okay.
Everybody's going for
I'm.
Marcelo.
I'm Montaha.
So let's go
Okay,
for offside first before Monta. Offside, I think offside.
Yeah.
So top 5, left back.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Left back. Amazingly, when we talked about left back, I didn't have as much as 5 people, top left backs come to mind until everybody started talking. Okay, for me, number 5, I would have Sandro of Juve.
Sandro, okay.
Yeah, Sandro of Juve is number 5. For number 4, I would have Lenton Baines.
Leighton Baines.
Yes, I felt like he deserved better than Everton. I don't know whether I would say it was club loyalty to the club or stuff. He deserved way better. He had longevity
Yep.
that worked in his favor. That's for number 4. In third place, I would have David Alaba.
Okay.
In third place, yeah, Bayern. And in second place, I would have Ashley Cole. Yes, thank you very much.
Ashley Cole.
Yes, once again, yes.
Okay.
That's Ashley Young, though. That's Ashley Young.
Oh, yes. You expect at least one ex-Chelsea player, but at least every single
Okay, yeah. Who's the next? Who's the next?
Because
Who's
That's
the
the
next?
Ashley
point
Young,
is,
though.
Who's your
Yeah,
next?
yeah.
Who's your
Who's the
next?
next? Who's the
these
next?
guys
what
were
are
on
the
the
5?
side and they
It-
contributed to what made Chelsea as
Who's
good
your
as
next?
Chelsea
Okay,
was at
who's
the
the
time.
next? Okay,
Who's on
fine,
this?
fine,
Who's
fine,
on this?
fine, fine.
Okay,
Who's the next?
in first place I have because Alonso. Sorry,
Marcos
You
Alonso.
don't, you don't have Marcelo there?
no, I'm joking, Marcelo.
You said Alonso what?
No, he was playing.
I
He
was
was playing. He
joking
was
with you. I'm
playing. It's
kidding you.
Marcelo.
No.
Marcelo.
Marcelo.
I was like,
Don't worry.
Alonso?
Okay.
No.
All
Don't
right.
think.
All
Don't think.
right.
Don't
All right.
think.
Montaha, you go. You go.
Okay,
Montaha.
okay.
No.
So wait,
So,
what
so
were
for
his
me,
5? Baines, Alaba, Marcelo, Sandro, and
Yes.
Marcelo.
Cole, Baines, Sandro, and Malaba.
Cole.
Okay.
Ashley Cole.
So Muntaha,
And
left
Montaha.
back.
okay.
Finish. Let's finish
So
this.
my top 5 left back is based upon again the peak, which I use the same argument for the right back and slightly consistency as well. So for me, number 5 is Kolarov. I mean, that guy was that guy was really good, and he was consistent as well. So I mean, yeah. Number 4 for me is David Alaba. David Alaba. Yeah. David Alaba was like good. I mean, he was insane. So I don't have to even give explanation about that. Number 3 for me is Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba is like insane as well, you know. So I mean, Jordi Alba is more attacking, I know, like, but like all as a left back, yeah, Jordi Alba is there for me. Number 3. Number 2 for me, none of you guys picked this. How can you forget this guy? This guy actually played 5 years.
I haven't picked my yet. But
Yeah, so I mean, he played 5 years, like till 2015, and his name is Patrice Evra. How can you
Patrice
forget?
Evra.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
world! Come on.
Patrice Evra reached Champions League final 2015. He was insane with Juventus in that season. Oh my God, Patrice Evra has been one of the
I
best
forgot about
defenders.
Patrick Shara.
Yeah, bro,
Evra?
this guy. Oh my God, this guy's insanely good left back. To be honest, you know, that guy's number 2 for me. And the reason I didn't pick Ashley Cole, because I believe Ashley Cole didn't last it, you know, last decade that much. He
Yeah, he
lasted
didn't.
just one or 2 years. That's why I'm not picking Ashley Cole. Because Ashley Cole is like, for me, is one of the best left back in the history. But in the last decade, you cannot put Ashley Cole over there. So for me, if you see Patrice Evra is insanely one of the best defender left back. I mean, and forget about attack. He was insane in attack as well. But watch his game against Real Madrid. Oh my God, this guy's
Alright.
there, man.
Number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
number
mine
1.
is.
There's no brainer again. You know, Marcelo. So yeah. So
Alright.
that's top 5 for me.
Alright, so
So
Marcelo's your best. We have one more goalkeepers.
yeah, but
Goalkeepers.
let me mention my left back.
I'm gonna have to go. But yeah,
Number
finish.
5, I'm gonna
Yo,
go number 5.
Yo, Monk and Wilton. One second. Yo, Monk and Wilton. Why don't you guys join Discord? Even Yassir Saeed is there on the Discord.
Oh, wait, you guys want to invite me to the Discord? Aren't you supposed to invite me so I can join the Discord?
Wait, are
Okay,
we all done with left back?
yeah.
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 Mo, before you go, name your goalkeepers. The goalkeepers is the last topic. Then Abdullah, you could name your left back once more.
Okay. Monk,
Yeah.
name your goalkeeper.
Top 5 goalkeepers.
Casillas.
Mm-hmm.
Oblak.
Ooh. Casillas.
Oblak. Jan Oblak.
Okay.
Oblak.
Okay.
Oblak. Yeah, no Black. Okay, Oblak. Okay.
Neuer.
Neuer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Courtois.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm.
could Peter Cech count? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess Peter Cech.
Okay. All right, Mo.
Nice.
All right, that's nice.
Just-
Who's your best keeper? Who's your best?
I mean,
Of course, he has to be Manuel Neuer.
yeah.
Nah, not really.
There's
Mhm.
Iker
I don't
Casillas, bro.
know. In the
Okay.
decade, well, I'm gonna count Casillas for the World Cup and the Euro, actually,
Okay.
and
Okay.
because he's Spanish like me, so and Real Madrid, so.
Okay. All right. Abdullah,
Casillas
name your
is-
left back.
So let me get my
Casillas is
left
like
back.
Casillas is my like darling, man. I love Casillas.
That's
Alright.
my left back. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Abdullah,
5.
name your left back. Yeah.
5 Kolarov. 4, I'm gonna go with David Alaba. 3, what's called Jordi Alba. Then number 2, I'm gonna mention I'm stuck. Number 2, let me go for Ashley Cole. Why
Ashley
I go for Cole? Because Ashley Cole, and my number 1 is Marcelo. He has to be Marcelo. He has to be Marcelo. Nah, he has to be Marcelo.
Fine.
No debate.
Okay, let's move to the new topic. I mean,
All right, goalkeepers. All right, my no particular order, but Casillas is my best keeper. So Casillas number 1 for me. Then Neuer, Buffon, David De Gea, then Sami.
my favorite,
Buffon,
David De
motherfucking-
Gea.
David De Gea, then Sami Handanovic for me for longevity.
Wow.
Handanovic. Okay.
And
nice.
Danovic. That's a good pick. Damn.
Okay.
Alice, you didn't pick Oblak, Alice Becker?
And Casillas for me is the best. Is the best. Is my number 1.
I'm sorry, I'm changing
Mhm.
head for Buffon. I went crazy. Problem.
So,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So my list is Casillas, Neuer, Buffon, David De Gea, Sami Handanovic.
Wow.
All
So
right.
let me go for your side goalkeeper.
Yes. I also agree with Wilton. I think the best goalkeeper last decade was Casillas, and then we have Neuer. Then we have number 3 is Buffon. Come on, put respect on the legend. Buffon's number 3. Number 4 is David De Gea, and number 5 Number 5 is Keylor Navas. Keylor
Nice shout.
Navas.
Nice shout.
Yes.
That's a nice.
What were your others? Who was your best? Sorry, Casillas was your best, right?
My best Casillas my best last decade. So I have Casillas 1, then I have 2 I had Neuer, 3 Buffon, 4 David De Gea, and 5 I have
Yeah.
Keylor Navas.
Keylor Navas. That's a good pick.
Offside?
Offside.
Okay. For me, of course,
Quick,
number
quick,
one
quick,
leading
quick,
the
quick,
line.
quick,
I
quick,
have.
quick.
One.
Make it quick. Make it quick, I'm saying.
Okay. Of course, leading the line, I'll have Peter Cech. Thank you very much. I'm thinking of.
I mean,
No, wait, hold
All
on.
right.
Fine.
Early,
Who's
no,
the
no,
next?
no.
Who's the next?
Early
Check.
tens, right? 2010, 2011. Come on,
yeah,
we're not just
yeah,
talking
I agree.
2021.
yeah.
Yeah.
25 was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. It's not just the last 2 years we're talking about. We have
Yeah, quick,
Iker
man. Who's the
Casillas,
next? Who's the next? Who's the next?
Who's the next?
Iker Casillas, Oblak, Kepa. Sorry.
Kappa.
No, Manuel
Oh
Neuer.
my god.
Who else? I have Czech, Casillas, Oblak, Manuel Neuer, and David De Gea in the last 10 years. Honorable mention, the legend Buffon.
But we
All
can
right. So who's your best? Who's your
Who's your
best?
My best, I would in the last 10 years, not at their peak. In the last 10 years, I'll go with Manuel Neuer.
Okay.
I think
All
that
right,
we can make an
Montana.
argument between
Okay,
Neuer
okay.
and
For me, I'll name quickly, right? For my top
Yeah,
top 5,
let's
right?
do quick.
Okay. Have to be number 5. Have to be this guy, man. You guys need to give this guy respect, man. Keylor Navas, man. You have to give this guy respect. Yeah. For me, number 4. I know he made mistakes, few here and there, but like in football, many goalkeepers make mistakes like that. Okay, and recently he's not that good recently. Okay, from last 2 years, but come on. But if you see from 2012, this guy's been insanely the best player of his team
De Gea.
every season.
De Gea.
David,
That's De Gea.
yes,
David
David
De
De
Gea.
Gea.
Yeah.
David
Man
De Gea.
United
You
would
have
have
to.
got relegated without him.
Totally
Yep.
agree. Yeah.
Guys, 2017, 2018, David De Gea was phenomenal.
He was.
So you have to put some respect on David De Gea's name. So that's number 4 for
good.
me.
Very good.
Number 3 for me is Gianluigi Buffon last decade, because Gianluigi Buffon is like insane. You know what? I'll just address one moment where he made an amazing save. You know which one? Last season, in 16-17, when Juventus faced Barcelona and Messi gave a through ball, cutting slice through ball to Iniesta, and look that save of Iniesta he made. Just go and watch that moment. You guys will realize how insane that save was from Buffon. That's number 3 for me. That's number 3 for me. Number 2, Mr. Everything, the best captain ever, man. Like, have to be Casillas. Yeah. Because if this guy wouldn't be there, Spain is conceding 2 goals in the final against Robin.
So who's the number 1?
And number 1 is like the greatest goalkeeper of all time.
Whoa, he's not the greatest. Relax. Casillas has 2 euro. Show me your Euro medal. Show me your Euro medal.
I'll come to that. Let's be objective.
Manuel has been there.
I'm sorry, Robin. If that was Neuer in goal, Robin would have scored those goals.
Wait. Wilson. I'll come to that point. Right? But bro, you know what? If Neuer wouldn't be here, okay, for Germany, Germany would have lost to Algeria, by the way.
Yeah.
In quarterfinals in 2014 World Cup. So that guy was insanely good, man. So for me, number 1 is
In the last
Neuer.
10 years. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I think Neuer should come before Casillas in the last 10 years. Because, of course, Casillas did better 2008 with the Spanish national team and all that.
In 2012, 2 Euros medal, 2 Euros medals.
Yeah, I remember.
Bro,
But,
there's an argument.
Germans didn't
Wilson,
the World Cup and all that.
Wilson, there's an argument. Of course, there's an argument.
I'm just being biased because I'm Real Madrid.
No, of course. Look. I'm not saying you're delusional, because it's not delusion. There is an argument for Casillas as well. There is, but the thing is, what Manuel Neuer, bro, the way he innovated that position. On top of that, 2 trebles.
Yeah.
Mutaha, let's be honest. Man, Neuer for at least 3 to 4 seasons he had dropped off. You cannot.
That's true.
Up to Casillas retirement.
No. But you see. My thing is like I'm picking the peak of last 10 years. Sorry. When I see peak of every goalkeeper, I see peak of
2010.
I'm gonna give it to Nunes
It was
because
phenomenal.
because that
No, I mean,
Champions League final he played against PSG was a big role
no,
too.
Wilton. You can disagree with me, 100%. There's argument to disagree with me. I'm just saying this. If I see the amount of saves, bro. Do you know that if Manuel Neuer wouldn't be there against Ronaldo in 2016-17 in Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich is going 8-0 down. Bro,
Yeah,
he
they
saved
are.
Liverpool
Yeah,
twice.
he
Mm,
did. Especially that one save, that one-handed save he did.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
You know what the argument for Casillas is? You know which one? On
Euros.
Anfield against Liverpool. No, on Anfield against Liverpool. What the
Uh,
performance of Casillas? He got a standing ovation, bro. If Casillas wouldn't be there, Real Madrid is losing that game 8-9 as well. Yeah, against Liverpool in 2009.
Abdullahi, your
Yeah.
last?
Exactly. So, goalkeeper number 5, I'm gonna go with Simon Andanovic of Inter Milan, just because of longevity. So my number 4 is
Four.
David De Gea of Manchester United. Like, we have to get DJ. You have been making mistakes, but my lord, DJ is a fantastic goalkeeper. Yeah, he has been making mistakes recently, but he's been good. So my number 3 is Gianluigi Buffon. So my number 2, I think I'm gonna change it a little bit. I'm gonna swap it a little bit. I'm gonna put in Manuel Neuer as number 2, and I'm gonna put Casillas as number 1.
I'm gonna say something. Casillas number 1.
Yeah, Casillas number 1, Manuel Neuer number 2.
I think I see a little bias here toward De Gea over Oblak.
None.
And I
Oblak has been good. It's just De Gea. Without De Gea,
No,
De Gea has been fantastic.
I understand. But if you
Because
look at
without-
Oblak's numbers and what he's done,
Yeah, no.
It's
If you want to
been
look at the
insane.
numbers, but
Monk,
at the same time, though.
I have only one argument. Right? In case of what is his name, Jan Oblak, right? Bro, look at the defense and the system they play,
I
and
see.
look at
I
Man
see.
United.
I understand.
Because
but
without De Gea, they will finish top 10 in the league. De Gea saved them
I
so many
understand,
times
but
in the last decade.
you have to see what Oblak does week in, week
No,
out.
you're right. You're right. You know what?
And plus,
I'll tell you.
I may be a little
I agree with
biased.
you.
Sorry, I may be a little biased to De Gea because I coached him when he was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Really,
part
Monk?
of and
Wow,
he was
that's
fantastic.
insane.
He was a fantastic keeper then when he was young, but I think his mentality in even when he's gotten older, either his mentality or being away from his girlfriend and his family has not helped him much. I think that him moving, like leaving Atletico, which was his lifelong team, was a mistake for his career. A big
Why do you think he fell off though a little bit? He kind of fell off a little bit. Why do you think is that?
Because
Ever since the hat trick
I think
Cristiano gave him at the World Cup, he was never the same.
That's what I'm saying. For a Spanish person to live in England is not easy.
True.
Not easy at all. Like the weather is hard to adapt to. The life there is so much different. He had his wife here, who's or girlfriend then, wife now, I think, who's like a singer. So she travels a lot. He would not see her. Family stuff.
Sorry,
was an
sorry,
issue
who are we
for
talking
him.
about?
I don't know.
Monk. I'm actually I'm not. No, he's been consistent like 2012 to now for Man United. I'm just saying, ever since the hat trick Cristiano gave him at the World Cup.
Wilton, here's the thing with David.
No, I'm saying ever since Cristiano gave him that hat trick at the World Cup, he hasn't really been the same. That's what I'm asking.
But
I don't think he has been consistent at all. That's why he hasn't even been able to consolidate as Spain's keeper in this whole time since Casillas left.
But it's difficult for David De Gea because you guys got to understand that David De Gea for a very long time has been Man United's best player. He kept Manchester United relevant, in my opinion. The last ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left, he kept us relevant. He kept us in the top four.
Totally.
Like literally, there have been seasons where he single-handedly brought us into the top four. And as a goalkeeper, for you to have that high, be at that high of a level for that long is difficult. There's gonna be a drop off, like that, and that's what I think is happening with David De Gea. Like I feel like there's been seasons, like especially the 2017-2018 season, where David De Gea was out of this world. I remember there was a game against Arsenal where they had 33 shots and they only scored a single goal. That's insane, guys. 33 shots.
I think it was last. Is it last season or last 2 seasons when they made 11 save against Sport? Is it Sport or which club? When they made is it 14 save or 11 save? I'm not sure.
It was 2019 season. I remember that.
Yeah.
2019 season was it 14
Yeah.
save or 11 save? I'm not
It was
sure.
it was like 14 saves, something like that. They couldn't
14
score.
save. I think was
Manchester
it
United,
against
I think,
Spurs
won
or against
1-0.
Arsenal?
Yeah, it was against Spurs. It was at Spurs Stadium too. It was in
Yeah.
Spurs Stadium.
Wow, I was like, wow,
Yeah.
14 save. Damn.
That was the season that Marino brags about when he got us to second with 85 points. There was a reason because David De Gea, there's games where he won us games. We won games 1-0, 2-1 because David De Gea he made sure no one scored against him. That's how good he was.
Especially that game against City. If City wins that game, City would have broke the Manchester United record. But David De Gea came up big. They won that game 3-2, I think, doing the Pep
Exactly.
Guardiola game.
So
And
I
that
think
save against Aguero. Oh my God, what a save that was!
exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Let's hear Don goalkeeper. Don, give us your goalkeeper top 5.
Hey Abdullah, I gotta go by the way.
No worries,
Okay.
no worries.
All
Don,
right, see you
your
guys.
goalkeeper.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
please
I have
go,
to go
please
too, actually.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So Don,
All
your
right, Don.
goalkeeper top 5. Is it there?
Don.
Okay, he's not
Don.
here. He's not here. He's not here. He's
He
not here.
muted
Okay,
himself.
okay.
Oh, he's
Sorry.
here. He's here. He's here. He's here.
Yeah, sorry, please. My internet is just for a while. That was
Goalkeeper number
Don.
5.
Yeah.
Your top
Can
5
you hear me?
goalkeeper. Yeah, your top 5
Yep.
goalkeepers.
My top 5 goalkeeper, Ike Casillas, Peter
Casillas,
Cech,
okay.
Peter Cech,
Peter Cech,
Okay.
yeah, David De Gea,
David De Gea,
yeah, Manuel Neuer,
Manu
Uh-huh.
Noah,
and Yao Black.
All
Yona.
right. Who's your best? Who's your best?
I'll go for Casillas.
Casillas. Casillas. But guys, I think we
Yo, wait. What do you call Wilton and Monk and Chaps? Yeah, Don Chaps. Yeah. Like, are you on Twitter group? You guys on Twitter group, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys,
Sorry, what?
Wait.
are you guys in Twitter group?
No, I'm
Twitter
not
group.
in a Twitter group.
Twitter.
What's
Are you
that?
guys on
Twitter group. Yeah.
No, I don't think I am. No.
But you guys
I'm
can.
not
No.
on
I mean, Wilton, you are in Twitter group, man.
Yeah, he's in Twitter.
Yeah. I didn't hear what you said. Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah,
Twitter group.
So
Wilton
I'm
is on
going
Twitter.
to drop a Discord link over there, so you guys
Okay.
can join. So we usually have a voice calls
We'll
like this.
talk.
You know?
I'll come in
Discuss
because
football.
I've been having an issue with my
Okay.
phone. That's why I don't want to join.
Is Sean on?
Yeah.
Is Sean on that Discord? Sean Was?
Yeah, Sean Walsh is there.
Okay, that
Yeah,
guy
I gotta
should
tell him stuff
be
about
scared.
Messi, man. This guy's delusional over Messi.
You know what?
man.
You know what, Wilton? You know what? Yesterday, like
So,
for
guys,
8 to 9 hours, we were
había un coche
discussing
aparcado en mi
Ronaldo.
Wait. I
was
can't hear
Messi.
Monta. I
it's
can't
been
hear
like
Monta.
interesting. I would have loved to discuss the UCL and the EPL preview,
Por eso
but
tarda
we're going to
tanto.
discuss that next week. So,
Wait, hold
guys,
up, Abdullah.
Abdullah,
Before you end
finish
the
it.
wait.
Una
Finish the show,
furgoneta,
man.
no
Coming
sé,
in
pues
with
esperar a que
next week,
vinieran.
guys. That Hilton, Don,
Hola.
Mr. Monk, Offside, Jesse Side. Every guy,
Wait, Abdullah. Before you end the
appreciate you
stream,
guys
let me
for
hear what
coming. Thank
Monta
you
was gotta
guys.
say before you end the stream.
And guys,
Before you end.
peace out,
But let
guys.
him end the
Peace.
stream. Let him end the stream.
Peace,
So
guys.
Okay.
we can talk. Let him end the stream, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I had my mic open. I'm
Peace
sorry.
out, guys. Peace.
No problem, bro. No problem. So, peace. Abdullah, finish your stream. End your stream.
I think he ended it. All right. What were you saying, Monta?
Yeah, what I'm saying to you is that, we usually do this kind of voice calls on the Discord, right?
Okay.
So
You guys
in essence, we can hear you. We can hear you. Like, so what we do is that we organize a Discord calls like this,
Okay.
So you guys can join. And yesterday, for 8 hours, we were discussing Ronaldo versus Messi.
Oh my God! I should have been there. Bro, Son.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to go
Be
in.
honest,
He
Monta.
talks
Be
about
honest.
Messi.
Be honest. Even though Cristiano played for me, I'm not gonna say he's the top 5 of all time. He's not in my top 5 of all time. Cristiano,
I mean,
Messi,
he is.
they're not top 5.
No. Ronaldo, Cristiano, he's there.
Top 5 of all time for me.
Yes.
For me,
he's
of all
there,
time, he's not on my top 5 of all time.
Bro, bring your top 5. I can debunk your top 5. Give me your top 5. I'll debunk them, each and every one of them.
My
Hey,
top
just a
5.
question. Don, what was your fifth? I missed one. Your fifth keeper. Casillas, Oblak, Neuer, De Gea, and
Casillas, Oblak, Manuel Neuer, Ayemi, Peter Cech.
Check and De Gea.
Yeah.
Bro, Abdullah didn't end the stream, man. He
I
didn't end
think
the stream.
he did in the stream.
No.
Oh my god. But anyways, no, we don't care, man. So what I'm trying to tell you is that Wilton, we're discussing 8 hours continuously. Ronaldo
Damn,
was
bro.
missing.
I don't
Bro, it
know.
was me. Everyone was there, man. So everyone is there. So you can join, man. So
All
so
right,
you know
send me
what?
the link. I'm not joining.
Yeah,
I'll join
yeah.
now.
So Monk, do you want to join as well?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Send the
Yeah.
link. Sure.
Abdullah, yeah, definitely,
Yep.
Monk. I'll send you the link, right, in the group, in the Twitter group, right?
Okay.
The
I'll come
all
in. I'll come in with that.
Twitter group.
Sure.
So
I'll come in.
I'll drop the link. And
No
by the
worries.
way, Abdullah, end your stream, bro.
Yeah, sure. I will now. All right.
No, end it now, because we're not discussing with you,
Okay.
bro. This
Guys,
is behind the
thank you guys
scenes,
for
bro.
coming in, guys. Really appreciate you guys for coming in. It was
Yeah.
No
No
guys.
problem.
So, peace out, guys. Peace.
All right,
Really
peace.
appreciate guys. Peace, guys.
Yeah,
Bye, guys.
you're Don chaps. You can also, if you want to join, you can also join. You know, so we discuss football
Except
24/7, man.
I don't have the link. I don't have the link.
I don't know. Messi and Cristiano, they're just not top 5 for me.
The
No,
link.
okay,